Oh,
good
that.
dang.
Welcome back to episode 59 of the Hispanic on Paper podcast. My name is Marcos.
My name is Kashi.
And also...
My name is Charlie. I'm sorry, I got jizzed on my face. And also...
Thank you for... you know me from episode 55, Alton, the left-hand, right-handed, ambidextrous man, walking sauteed cauliflower.
Yeah.
Nice. Far, but I wanted
Nailed it. It sounded fantastic.
Show off.
That was also episode 56, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Everything went wrong just now, so nothing matters.
So happy to
plus a
have you
little.
guys here.
Yeah, welcome back. We have our second 4-person episode.
Yep. So, quick disclaimer: if you are looking for a Latin empowerment podcast where we talk about current events in South America or end of Latin of anything going on there,
Yeah.
that's not us. We're goofy guys telling stories and growing up. And I am so happy to have you guys here today.
I felt how happy you were.
So yeah, we have our second 4-person episode. We got we're gonna youthen it up a little bit. Big shout out to Grammy and Papa. Thank you guys so much. Episode 51 for coming on. That was a hoot.
I sent them I went to Sedona and I sent them a candle.
Oh,
like
did
one
you?
of those
You
handmade.
mailed it?
Yeah, like one of those handmade
That's cute.
candles with it has a motorcycle on the front, and she sent me a photo all happy, and I was like, nailed it.
I love that.
Yeah.
It was wrapped in that plastic type.
Oh, it was in a full box already.
You
so
guys
they
ever
just slapped the label?
You guys ever been to that Sedona candle shop?
There's like 5 of them.
I don't think so.
Oh, really?
There's 5
Dude,
of them.
those
now.
are- those
I
are
once bought a
legit.
backpack in Sedona.
But that's really fun.
It was I
was
once,
taking a sip.
Walked
I
in Sedona.
I wanted to comment so bad, but I was taking a sip, and the silence dragged.
I wanted to let you know that I had bought something in Sedona, but it just wasn't a candle.
Oh, we went to like that little flea market in Sedona. Oh, he wasn't there.
Wrong.
I did. It was so much fun. You should have been there, man. We had so much fun.
You just had to be.
Yeah, you had to be there.
get
So
mixed up.
Amazing.
you guys know Alton. This is Charlie. Charlie is I got to choose my words.
Yes.
I know Charlie from the same clique that I know Alton, and same with Marcos. We just hit 1 year of being friends, or 2. Is that 2 years? 2 years. Holy shit!
Yeah. Whoa.
Wow, that's crazy. I was 20 when I met you guys. That's right.
You don't have to throw out ages.
You were 22 when we met. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, 22.
It was a fresh 22.
It was perfect. But
It's
yeah,
been a rough 2 years.
love it. Hell yeah, you guys.
22 or 20 also? 22?
22 also.
22 also.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so I'm really excited. Thank you guys for coming on episode 59. If you're watching this or if you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, this is available on YouTube if you'd like to watch, and vice versa. If you don't like how we look, which I mean, how could you?
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, we can
Why
fight.
don't we look good?
Wow. Now, if someone really, so we say this every episode where it's like, and
Yeah.
if you don't like our shit, we can fight. Actually, no joke.
Podcast hosts who fight.
We fight. Like, we're totally willing to do that. Now, I'm more than inviting. If you'd like to fight us, you're more than welcome to do so. The 4 of us.
Whoa. I got brittle bones.
You're right. You're 22-year-old brittle bones. Yeah.
It's a little rough.
I shouldn't speak for you. That's right. That's right. But yeah, so we kind of start off every episode with a little bit of a bang. I know I'm springing this on you, so
Okay.
I'm going to ask a very difficult, very uncomfortable question. Is that okay?
I mean, I have no choice.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Marcos, how was your week?
There it is. No, it was good. My week didn't really consist of much. Just a lot of Hogwarts Legacy, playing that.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. Today is February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
2023,
Or
February
not.
14th.
Mm-hmm.
It is 5:14 right now.
If you celebrate the Hallmark holidays,
Yeah. If you subscribe to that kind of propaganda, happy Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So with the reason why I said this is because Hogwarts Legacy just dropped. So
Yeah. Game is fire. Single player story at the moment, and it's everything I thought it'd be and more.
These are fantastic.
I love the franchise. Like, I just love the wonderment of it. I got the box set on Blu-ray, so I'm like, all right, great time. And then other than that, hit the cigar lounge. That was it.
Yeah, that was fun. Try that.
I heard there's like a lot to do
There
in
is
the game that it's like almost
too long.
overwhelming.
It's about so what I've heard is 40 hours of main story, 100 hours of side content.
Wow, that's
And
fantastic.
I'm starting to feel that. I'm already like 10 hours into the game, and my completion for the world is 2%. And I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna have
That's
fun.
crazy.
I haven't even unlocked like flying yet. Like I just got a broom, but I haven't got like a mount yet.
Is it like
a beast?
GTA or is it like open world?
It's open world. Yeah, it's open world. So you can go to classes and shit for like Hogwarts, and you can like grow plants and have pets that you can take care of and
that's
all that.
cool.
And then you can go to like the Forbidden Forest and fight like giant spiders and dark wizards, and like you can learn the unforgivable curses. Like
Can your pets come with you?
you can you can have a mount that you can like actually like ride that's like four-legged, non-flying,
That's
and then you can have a
cool.
flying one, and then you can have a broom.
All at the same time, or one at a time?
One at a time, obviously.
okay.
You don't have three of you, but
I was gonna say, like, how would you ever lose?
no,
Yeah.
that game is baller.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, the real question: what house were you put into, and what is your Patronus?
My Patronus
So-
is an
Spirit animal.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, I thought he was talking about your butt.
No, my Patronus was a.
That's a Patronus.
I thought he was talking about tequila.
My house is Ravenclaw, and my Patronus was an otter. So
What?
Yeah.
That's so sick.
dope.
yeah.
What's yours?
A mongrel dog.
Is that like a feral dog or
It was horrible. I don't know.
What is that?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I haven't played it.
a mongrel dog?
My spirit animal just really reflects the dog inside of me.
Yeah. Yeah, I did have to get X-rays, and they did. Yeah, I do have
So-
that dog in me.
What would you say, Kashi? What would your house be, or what do you think his house would be?
Chris is a Gryffindor for sure.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
for sure, or a Hufflepuff.
I get Hufflepuff guessed.
Hufflepuff.
Gryffindor because of the outward energy you put.
Yeah,
out. It's like
And
just the
just alpha leader.
Yeah, but you need to have like a good heart.
yeah. Scratch that Hufflepuff for sure. Just friendly.
Looks like I'm a Slytherin.
Nice. You asking what his Patronus was.
Yeah.
You tripled my Harry Potter knowledge just with that alone. I don't know.
Dang, man.
Do you know anything about Harry Potter?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, bet I feel better. then.
I
No, it's
enjoy
okay. It's okay.
I enjoy the magic of it all. I think like I watched the movies from an early age, and so I was like, damn, these are pretty good. And then
Yeah.
when I got old enough to read, I read the books, and I was like, I'm loving it too.
Yeah.
So like,
Like a couple of years ago, you read those?
yeah. Mhm.
Sorry, Kashi still can't read.
Yeah. It's
Audiobooks are the best though.
it's bad.
are.
First,
Not ad.
first I help him pass stats, and next I need to teach him how to read.
I deadass would not have graduated high school if it weren't for Marcos just doing math with me every day after school. Yeah.
There was a photo that recently resurfaced, which is the only reason why I remember. It was 4 years ago. It was horrendous.
Yeah.
It was of me like slightly slouched in a
Yeah.
tank top. My hair was like bedhead.
He was like mid adjusting his hair, just looked like absolute hell. And it was
Yeah.
after like a math study session. But yeah, no, I remember Marcos was like, okay, so like, what do you have to get on this quiz? What do you have to get on this quiz? And it was all just to make sure that I had a high enough D in the class to graduate.
to get
I had like a 36% in the class, and like to get a high enough D to pass, I needed like a
absolutely
48 or some shit like that.
Speaking of things to study, right?
Yeah.
One of the things in Hogwarts is chronology, the study of time, right? Now, speaking of how we spend our time, Alton, how was your week?
My week, actually, no, my week was
That was
full
good.
of experiences.
Oh, I thought it was gonna bring it back to Hogwarts. I was like,
So I got assigned to house Slytherin, and no. Okay, so my job, I had the Kansas City Chiefs staying at my job.
You were at the
Yep,
Oh,
I work at a hotel.
that's fine.
I work at a hotel, and the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, honestly, you could look it up online, and you say, "Where did the Kansas City Chiefs?" It was already on the internet and everything. But yeah, sorry.
My coworker told me so excited where they were staying because he knew that I was a Chiefs fan. So it was a knee jerk. Like it just
Yeah.
we'll cut the
he's a
we'll cut,
Chiefs fan.
Yeah, we'll cut the actual name, but
Yeah.
we'll
Oh,
still keep
I
the
got a
excitement.
gift for you then.
Oh.
I got a gift for you from the actual after party event.
What?
It's just a beanie that has KC on it, and it has
Oh.
the Super Bowl thing stitched on it.
Did someone forget it?
It's no, I got one.
Oh,
No, he just
sick.
beat
Yeah.
Travis Kelce in a fight.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Like, did you
Travis
earn
Kelce-
it?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, so I have that. If you want it, I grabbed one because I was like, yeah, sure, why not? But so my week was intense. But that was one of the biggest things that the Kansas City Chiefs had their major after party.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of famous people come through.
Yeah.
And I'm usually kind of like, oh, cool, that person. All right, oh, cool, that person. I mean, I could throw out some names of the people that were there that just walked by. But there was one person that I had to get a picture with, and yeah, it threw my job on the line, but whatever, it was worth it. But
Yeah.
one person walked through. He's a huge Kansas City Chiefs fan, and I'm a huge fan of his. So I was like, I'm gonna snap a picture, and it's like the only person I've ever like. I wouldn't say starstruck, but I had to get a picture.
Who was
What
it?
I feel like I know.
It was Paul Rudd.
I knew it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I knew
You
it.
met Paul Rudd?
I have a picture on my phone right now.
No way.
I had to.
He's from
I had to.
Paul Rudd's from
I
Kansas
didn't
City.
know that.
Paul Rudd's from Kansas City.
I had
Yeah.
to. I like there's-
Dude, that's the
there's-
coolest thing I've ever heard. Is he short?
He is like half an inch to an inch taller than me.
So he's super short. Damn.
Okay. All right. Cool. You know, he was I actually kind of, so of course, like when he walked through amongst
No
other
way,
big titles.
dude.
Yeah. I was so,
That's insane.
I was like, I'm never going to get this opportunity
No,
again.
ever.
Never.
Never.
Right. And so I was like, I'm not usually one to do this. And so I kind of stood by like a like a school child just sitting there waiting my turn because everyone's bombarding this man, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Everyone's
yeah.
bombarding this man. And so like everyone, and like, again, at one point he goes like up to the stage and
Yeah.
everything, kind of like, I can't go in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And so I'm like, damn, did I really just miss my shot? Because I was trying to be nice and be patient.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? I was like, damn it. And so I kind of lingered around before until he like came out.
Light stalking.
Yeah, light stalking,
Doing
light
the lean?
stalking. Yeah.
The side to side lean.
No. He's in the control room looking at him.
Oh yeah, the CCTV room.
No, he didn't. That's
Yeah.
uber illegal.
No,
by the
I
way.
don't have that. So he comes out again. I see him talking to like a guy, and I was like, all right, do I stop being nice? I go interrupt this conversation and look like the worst fan in the entire
Yeah.
world.
Who's
Or do I-
employed, yeah.
yeah, who's
I work
employed?
here, yeah.
Exactly. So, and then like right as he finished his conversation, guess what happened? He got bombarded by a bunch of other people. Again, can I get a
Damn.
picture? Can I get a picture?
He just happened to be the first in line.
So you know
Yeah.
what? I was like, fuck this. I know how to get his attention, right? So he was there. I don't think this will get anybody in trouble. Sorry, Paul Rudd. But he was there
When you see
with
this.
7 other women. No. No, he was there with his kid. He was there with his kid.
He was in his
nice.
Quantum Mania suit.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
No. So he was there with his kid, and so his kid was kind of just sitting there. He's tall.
Yeah. Oh,
His
really?
kid's actually tall.
Oh.
Yeah.
How
And
old
so,
is
like,
his kid?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but he's like older.
Oh, okay,
he's
okay.
taller.
Okay.
Like yeah. And he was just kind of sitting there, and like I from the first bombardment, like I could see that he was just kind of like standing to the side, you know. And then from the second bombardment, I was like, this is how I'm gonna get his attention. So I go up to the kid, and I'm like, hey, forget that guy. I want a picture with you, bro.
That's brilliant. That's so toxic. I'm not gonna lie.
Because I was using him.
Yeah.
No. I actually did want a picture with him.
Okay, that's fair.
Paul Rudd stopped me.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What did he say?
I didn't ask any other questions, but the fact that I had his attention, I was like, oh, okay, can I just get one with you then? Or the whole family? And he was just like, no, we'll just do one of us. And I was like, okay, cool. So I took a picture
Was he
with
like
him.
angry or no?
No, he wasn't
Oh,
angry.
that's
He
so
wasn't
funny.
angry. But I just like, I didn't know how to take it because I'm like,
Yeah.
after the fact, I had to think. I was like, I just approached his kin.
Yeah, for real.
Mama bear,
Yeah.
daddy bear.
Yeah,
you know
oh,
what
yeah.
I mean? Like
Oh,
if
for
it
real.
was me, I'm a
Yeah.
celebrity and someone
Yeah.
approached my kid.
Yeah.
You don't know who that motherfucker is. That curly headed shit that almost looks like me. You know what I mean? Like I don't know who that is. He just approached my kid. I can see why he might be upset with me.
Yeah.
No harm out there. I was just trying to get your attention, but
Yeah.
I also kind of wanted a picture with
Yeah.
this. You know what I mean? Like
sociolinguistic
Yeah.
manipulation. Okay,
that'd be
it's
really
fine.
cool to be like, do you know who this is? No one knows who it is, but it's actually Paul Rudd's kid.
Damn,
But,
that's actually
That's
Damn.
so sick.
yeah. So yeah, I've got a photo with him, and I mean, again,
We'll do one with
I
just
could,
us.
I could talk years on this damn event because it lasted so long. I was there all night. But I will stay. I'll just pretty much finish it up with this. He wasn't on the roster, but Tech 9 showed up, and so I was like all about Tech 9. I was like, whoa, because big Kansas City fan.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he was up there, and then right after that we had
Tech 9 made a city.
Chainsmokers.
Tech Nine made a song about the Chiefs.
Oh, really?
I think. Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, he finished off the night with Red Kingdom, so I'm like,
Yeah,
Wait,
Red
the
Kingdom is a song.
Chainsmokers were
Yeah.
there?
Chainsmokers
I
were
love
there.
the Chainsmokers.
They were part of the roster. Yeah,
No
Chainsmokers
way.
was there.
I love the Chainsmokers.
Wait, you
DJ
weren't
Khaled
joking,
came
you
out.
really do
Wait,
love
come forward.
I said, wait, you weren't joking. You really do.
I love
it?
the Chainsmokers. Hold on. This is a little weird though. Let me do a little side story.
Okay.
The first time I ever got grinded on at a high school dance was to a Chainsmoker song. So I think
if you love me
in the backseat of a Rover.
Is it that song?
Yeah, that I know you can't
just turn off
afford. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Boom, 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 and I'm like, yeah. I was 15 years old. I was 15 years old. I was still fat. I was still really annoying. It was dark, and I'll just throw it out there. It was a bigger woman, And she was a little heavy. She was a little heavy. So I think
You said that at your age? You said that at that age?
well, you know that me at that age thought that. So that goes to show you that she's a little bigger. But it was still like the dopest memory ever. I was 15 years old and I was just like, yo, no way. I hadn't even kissed a girl yet. And I was just like, yo, this is awesome. And I just remember chain smoking. No, not quite. I wasn't really
Not quite. Almost there.
Oh
In the
no,
eighth
like
grade.
age wise, I wasn't really there yet for some reason.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like early 15, like that.
So you were a child?
No.
And it's weird that you were like a kid?
No. I wasn't. I wasn't.
Wait.
I wasn't thinking about that yet. I wasn't thinking about it in like a horny sense. I was thinking about it in like this is the coolest thing ever.
Yeah,
sense.
like
Really?
rappers do this.
Yeah.
Like adults do this.
No,
Huh?
I almost want to shut that down. That's insane.
What-
I have
yeah.
like, I can't shut it down. Like, obviously, it is what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
But I thought that like growing up, I was like, man, I was kind of like introduced to kind of like, sexualities and stuff pretty early.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I just thought it was getting younger and younger. I'm like, dude, like people 9 years old out here doing weird shit. You know what I mean?
I think it's
But the fact that
they're
you just said
exposed
that.
to it. I was a weird kid though, because like
What do you mean?
I would have been more likely to like ask her to a nice wine and dine dinner. I was thinking way
You
more
had
about
class.
that than
You had class.
yeah, exactly.
Class.
Well, no, it was,
Okay,
it was that
okay.
too, but I never. Got
was
that-
the romance,
I never
not
got
the-
that kind of attention. So I knew
I
that
see.
if I did want to make out with a girl, I would have to do the long con and like get her to fall in love with me first.
Got it. Yeah.
Because I was weird looking.
Maybe get the attention of her kid.
Yeah.
And she will.
Oh no, her mom.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
yeah.
reverse
Oh, it's
age.
reverse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
When yeah.
So chain smokers, you love chain smokers.
Yeah, you also you're due to ask someone a question.
Yeah.
That's kind of where we're at in the rotation wise.
My dude asked a question.
Yeah.
That was my week. It was great.
Well, now you have to ask someone else that question.
Oh, and yeah. So right as Charlie, how was your week?
Well, I don't know how to follow that up.
Yeah, I know, right? What'd you do this week, huh?
And I wasn't even fucking done. So.
So I was supposed to work this week because we had in a charter, which happened to be the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, really? What the fuck? I hate the Chiefs. The funniest thing about all this, by the way, is I hate the Chiefs. I hate them. So yeah, continue.
I don't watch sports, so I was like,
Lucky.
I'll give my shifts to somebody who does watch sports because then they can,
Yeah,
meet
they
all the
can-
cool people.
That's super
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So I did nothing.
You just hung out?
I just kind of hung out.
Hell
Just-
yeah.
I mean,
You know what you did? You practiced that good karma. You gave that to somebody. You
Exactly.
put that
That's
good out into
Hold
the
on,
universe.
that's actually a really good,
Yeah, that's
interesting.
oh yeah, I did. I did have a game night.
You hosted?
I did.
How was that? Was that fun?
It was. I made this really nasty drink that nobody really wanted.
Yeah, subtle flex.
It's my brother recommended it. He was like,
What
"Oh,
is
yeah."
it?
It was like beer and vodka and Sprite.
Ew.
Right? And
What the fuck?
And then like the little frozen lemonade things,
you grow mushrooms with that.
Yeah,
like you grow
dude,
that's what you start to do to like cultivate mycelium.
Yeah. You like inject that, or like you rest it on the base of your skull before you do like the sense chamber or whatever. With this,
The sensory deprivation
yeah,
tanks.
yeah. Before you do that,
I think you were like a bar of soap and a paperclip from building a bomb.
yeah, dude.
One candle away from lighting that
exactly.
up.
It
you
was
were a windy
disgusting.
night away from chemical warfare.
it was kind of bad.
Yeah.
I had an interview for a new job.
Yeah, hell yeah. How'd that go?
It went pretty good. I got the job.
Are you a
so-
good interviewee?
So yes
Yeah,
and no.
Tell me.
So I get really nervous,
Mm-hmm.
and so I kind of stutter. But my experience is what pretty much gets me the job.
Your resume is like untouchable, so that's why
yeah.
The accolade.
he just flexed at the camera.
I
so
mean,
hard.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
When I sent them my resume, they're like, "Wow, this is amazing," and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh,
I think you
know.
sent 2. And you're like, nah.
I put a little spice on that.
That's my cover letter.
This was
Yeah.
my basic one.
I actually trimmed the fat off that one.
True story. I did because like
flex
it
too
became
hard.
2 pages, so I had to like take
Hell
off some,
yeah.
Mine's a
the
page.
skills.
A page and then like maybe one extra line of like
Yeah.
footnote.
Yeah, I was
There's
like,
no way I could put mine on a page.
Charlie's like, "Oh, this one?"
Yeah.
He opens up his golden
Yeah,
light.
yeah, the little LED. Yeah, that's so good. I love
That was
that.
insane.
It's like
Yeah,
it's like teachers
we-
when they hand out tests. Like you got version A and you have version B.
Yeah.
Which one? Choose your best.
like Chris's resume is being handed face down like that.
Folded and tucked away.
Charlie's was announced to the class.
This is what we want a resume to look like.
This is why your grade was curved. Okay.
Charlie's came in like a manila folder when he opened it.
The white glove.
Yeah, hell yeah, like a Verizon commercial. That's perfect.
Thanks for hyping me up.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Good for you.
Yeah,
Very
thank
good for you.
thank you.
Very good.
I'm a really good interviewee for the opposite reason, where like I do have actually a really impressive resume.
McDonald's, Burger King.
Yeah, back to back to back. 6 days at McDonald's, 4 days at Burger King, like untouched. I was almost management. No, but my resume is that has been a point of concern where they're like, okay, you were at this job for 6 months, you were at this job for 5 months, you were at these 2 jobs for a year and a half, 2 years.
Do you ever feel like omitting certain parts from your resume because of that?
I leave
You're
the
supposed
bouncer.
to.
I leave the bouncer out. I leave the the gym. I leave that out.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually don't tell them I go about 5 days a week.
No, I worked at a gym and I was just the front desk, just scanning in barcodes, and I was like, that I didn't do anything.
Hey,
for
that's
me.
important.
No, it's important work,
Yes.
but in terms of like when I'm interviewing for a data entry analysis for like a freaking cloud tech company, and I'm like, yeah, I used to check in at the gym.
Beep.
I signed up people for the child care, and I helped the kids go down the slide.
You had a slide at your gym?
Yeah, no, it was in the child care we did. Yeah, it was a pretty cool slide actually.
Yeah.
The only thing I miss about that gym was a steam room.
So
It's the best.
So like interviewer to interviewee, how was your week?
Hey, goddamn, dude, you're fired.
You guys
right
teed me
now.
up
Yeah,
so good.
that was great. My week is good. Nothing crazy to report. Yeah, we hit the cigar lounge, and that was a really good time. Aside from that, it's been kind of average.
Okay.
So, funny story. My van, I got a new work van. My old one, I drive over I drive almost 150, 200 miles a day because I drive for work. And I found out that I've had something like super messed up with my tire, and it's like it's got like a wheel bearing or some shit like that, but basically it could cause the tire to lock up. Oh. And after I dropped the van off, my manager called me. He's like, "Dude, I just got off the phone with them. They said this is like one of the worst they've ever seen. And you've been driving on this for how long now?" And I'm like, 3 months. And they're like, "Yeah, dude, this is bad." So today, and let me just say that van was a piece of shit. It was a piece of shit van. Everything like little shit. The windows didn't work. Like, you know,
This is a work van?
the work
Ghetto.
van.
Fix your shit, work.
Right?
God damn it.
400,000 miles on this van, you know?
Okay, well,
No, I completely understand.
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
definitely.
So check it out.
Wow.
I get this new van today, and it's newer, less miles, right?
She's hot. She's
Kind
sexy.
of.
She knew.
Yeah.
So there were a few things where I was like, oh, hey, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, hey, wow, I'm not used to this. Wow.
This
And
is
then there were a
nice.
few other things where I was like, what the hell? What is that? So get this. I've never seen this in my life. So the new keys I got, one, they don't have a lanyard. My old van had a lanyard on the keys. Not a big deal, but it was just one of those quality of life, like,
Yeah.
you spin it around.
Yeah, novelty.
So you put the key in the ignition.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
Watch my wrist. So for those of you on audio, you rotate it a full,
Yeah.
let go,
Yep.
restart, and then you rotate another like 70%.
Ew.
The key does a full rotation in the ignition before it starts.
How does that
No
work?
way.
Taking
I have-
it out of the
There's
ignition?
no way.
I have no idea. I'll show you. After this, I'll show you. It's
That's like-
it's insane.
That's got to be some Euro like
yeah,
design.
I have no clue. No, it's a Ford. So you're like, no,
It's a fucking wind-up toy is
yeah,
what
that's
it
I'm saying.
is.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah. So okay, that's fine. No big deal. Like my old van, I used to have to lock the doors manually at the end of every so at the end of every day I'd have to walk up to every door and lock it and the trunk and the back because
Yeah.
it's like a cargo van. This new van, they all lock, but the issue with that is they lock every time you close the driver door. So like if like sometimes there are houses that are like kind of like the mailman, like where you have to stop like 4 houses down.
Yeah.
Imagine you have to, when you get out to go drop off mail at the first house, all the doors lock. So now you have to unlock the door, go to the next house, and then you get out again, and then all the doors lock again. You're just like, shit. It's like, damn. This
There's
is
no fob to like the vehicle. You just like
No, there is, but just every time. And like I got tight work pants, so I'm like wiggle, like squirming.
wear a carabiner.
Yeah, I should.
That's what I do. It's
But-
so nice.
Find the fuse box.
Yeah, but so
Done.
out
but
that
my old van, check engine light, low tire pressure light, all that was on.
Yeah.
And this van doesn't have any of that. But I'm just like, I loved my old van. I didn't realize that. It was like the little.
You hated it. It was
Yeah.
a death trap.
Yep,
but
it was
you
like-
loved it.
It was those quality of life things where I'm like, damn, dude. Like as much as I hated it, I don't know, like everything that was wrong with it gave it so much charm and personality and shit like that. And I was just like, I had my own air freshener in there, so it was just kind of weird. I
It's
had
his face.
Yeah.
It's like
I had a
Kashi
weird
scent.
Yeah, exactly. I had so like
Ew, I
today.
wouldn't want a car freshener like gravy.
Fuck you.
Yeah, dude. It's that country.
What is it? Country fried steak gravy.
It's that breakfast gravy.
But I'm going up and down my passenger window, and I'm like, oh, this is a feeling I'm not used to at all. But then like I look down and none of the lights are on, and I'm just like, yeah, I miss my van. So like the second they get that fixed, I'm gonna be like, hey, I need that shit back. But yeah, so that was the highlight of my week. So that's all I had going on.
That is
Yeah, the Eagles got robbed in the Super Bowl. So that's all I have to say about that.
what play specifically?
The holding call. Are you joking?
Okay.
You disagree?
No.
What are you upset about?
Nothing. I was just asking a question.
Oh, you're such a prick. there were 3 controversial calls.
I'm so sorry, Kashi.
Yeah, exactly. Don't ask any more dumb questions. There were 3 controversial calls on the night, and I've been getting into arguments all day about it. But it doesn't matter about the controversial calls because we all know what the highlight of the Super Bowl was, which was our Lord and Savior, our Queen, Riri.
bad girl Riri.
You guys watched that halftime show?
I did.
I did.
Okay, so yes, I did.
Okay.
I did.
Take that and run.
No comment.
What? You didn't like
What are you
it?
talking about?
Okay, so it was like it was no Beyonce.
It was.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny they bring that up because my segue after I talk about Rihanna was Beyonce slander. So proceed.
Oh well, forget you and your Beyonce slander. I feel like I'm gonna be canceled, and I'm just getting here.
I think I'm going to side with Charlie on this. So go ahead,
you.
Charlie.
So I just feel like I wanted it to be so bad. I wanted it to be good so badly.
Yes.
You could
And then she
blame-
just gave mediocre. You know.
Oh my gosh.
You can blame ASAP Rocky for that.
Okay.
Somebody get a fucking spray bottle on leash. Keep him off of Riri.
Hear me out.
Her special guest.
You knew you
Wow.
were pregnant. Why not have like some guest stars or somebody? Like
During Black History Month, you're gonna say that?
I'm just Jay-Z and Blue Ivy were there. You could have got Beyonce up there. You could have got Beyonce up
Yeah,
there.
Jay-Z was there.
He was, yeah.
You could have even pulled Ant-Man up there.
Beyonce was in
would've been
Dubai.
happy. You know, she did.
Paul Rudd.
You better have my money. Just give me some more. And,
A little Jewish man.
and
He
it's
like
just
he does the card trick where he's like starts spinning up cards and he disappears.
Oh, that's so good.
I,
Interesting.
no, I have to agree. We go to karaoke
Okay.
a lot,
Yeah,
right?
Yes.
Weekly,
I
bi-weekly.
could not help but feel like the performance that I saw, like, okay, let me just take one step back.
Okay.
Beautiful. She didn't mess up once.
No.
It was flawless.
Yeah.
She is flawless.
Yeah.
She is.
But
Skills are honed.
what I was looking at looked like our karaoke, where I went up there, I kind of did a weird couple dance moves that everyone's kind of like, whoa, I didn't expect that, and then I sing the next song. If I had a 7-song lineup at karaoke, it's kind of like what it felt like. I felt like underwhelmed.
yeah,
Interesting.
Like again, flawless, perfect,
Yeah.
didn't miss a beat.
face beat.
I think
you know?
the thing that was supposed to
What
like
did you just say?
I said face beat.
Is that a Chris Brown?
No, no, it means that her makeup was like on point.
Okay,
it's kind of.
All right, I just want to make sure because I was like, that's not fucking funny, bro. That's not funny. Bro.
Kind of funny.
You said beat, and I had to make sure. You said you put the microphone closer to your mouth. You said beat, and I saw you flex.
Yeah. Jay-Z was there. They could have gotten Chris Brown there. Like there was a lot.
No, they couldn't have. No, they couldn't have. I'm pretty sure he was kept out.
Yeah, Chris Brown would have gone hard on that shit.
I was,
So
No, yeah, and
everybody was saying
performance.
the
performance.
stage looked like Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, that shit
So-
killed me.
yeah,
Yeah.
like straight up.
I thought that was so
laughing my
funny.
ass off.
Yeah. No, my favorite thing was because no one knew that Rihanna was pregnant before the halftime show. That was
Yeah.
the reveal.
Yeah.
And
That was her guest.
at the one of the most viral. What is it?
Can I just pause right there?
Yeah.
So I'm watching the halftime show.
Yeah.
Right. And for the first time, and I was like, hey, is she pregnant?
Yeah.
And the dude next to me goes, dude, she just had a baby. Shut up. And I was like, okay. And I was
Damn.
like, so maybe you know what? I never thought I'd be that guy that fucks that up. I would never just assume someone's pregnant because it's such a dicey, you know what I mean?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
like because
So quick to be wrong.
Yeah, so quick to
with
be wrong.
someone as untouchable as Rihanna for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So wait.
Curious.
So is she pregnant right now?
Yes.
Yes.
So okay, so then I'm not
you're
wrong.
That guy's a prick.
And that guy's an asshole.
Yeah.
So he was like, she
here's
just
the
had a
thing.
baby and she's
Right.
recovering. And I was
No. She did not just have a baby because
was
when
like
we
6
looked it
months
up,
ago,
it was
right?
May of last year
May.
when
Oh,
she
it was
had
May
the
last
baby.
year?
The kid's like
May of
9
last
months
year.
old. Yeah.
So so somebody could have been like, yeah, she still had the baby pooch, whatever. That's
Yeah.
normal, right? But
Yeah.
it was too. There's a curvature. There's a difference
Yeah.
between fat,
That's what I'm
like
saying.
and skin. There's
Yeah.
a difference between that and actually having a baby. There's a baby bump. It
And
was
I'm
very
usually
clear.
pretty good
Yeah.
at that. That was why when he said that, there was also some women standing by, and I was like, "Fuck, I really
Yeah.
fucked up right now." You know?
Yeah,
Like-
so pregnant went mega viral, like trending
Alton,
on Twitter.
not an ally.
Yep, gone.
yeah,
No.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
well, she looks beautiful.
Paul Rudd approaches him again. He's like, delete it.
Give me your phone.
You're getting canceled. You're
bites
gonna
it.
be canceled. Yeah. You can have the picture of my son. No, but we were all like, my dad, everyone at my dad's house, we were all like, no, I think she's pregnant. That's crazy. And then at the end of the night, like one of the biggest tweets, it just said like, yo, we better all be hoping that Rihanna's pregnant. Otherwise, we're all getting canceled for body shaming. I was like, yeah. I felt bad because my first thought, I was like, oh, wait, it looks like she's pregnant. But it'd be super sick. Because I thought the only thing that I thought that was completely whack was her outfit. I thought that was whack. The
Savage X Fenty went up like 800%.
Did
in
it?
terms of-
Good for them. Yeah.
so-
Great. Yeah. So I saw
Great
that.
company, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
The
Wait, do
makeup's good.
you actually own clothes by them? Because I
No,
thought about
so
it, but I was
every-
like, I don't think I could. rock
Fenty
this.
Breeze.
Every time I want to order something from them, it's like sold out, and I'm like, fudge.
We swear. Yeah.
Fuck.
You said
Because like they have some really nice.
They have
like,
stuff for
like-
men?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
cool.
Yeah, I
Have you not
checked
seen?
out the
Have you
men's
not?
line.
Have you not seen the models for Fenty? It's like,
Aren't they
it's-
bigger guys?
Yeah, it's
They're
actually
beautiful.
some. Yeah,
I've seen that. You're right. I have seen that.
some
Yeah.
big boys.
Some fluffy boys. I like that. Hell yeah.
And those briefs look mad comfy.
Anyway, I love
They
the
do
look
The
comfy.
They
the
do.
tweets that came from that shit was so funny.
You guys ever wore Pair of Thieves? Sorry.
no,
Pair of
but I've heard of
Thieves.
them.
Fantastic. Pair of Thieves boxers. MeUndies and Pair of Thieves are very similar, but dude, Pair of Thieves, I'm wearing them right now. Oh my gosh. They're
Take
so
them
They
off.
don't write
Show
us.
us.
they're so
Yeah,
breathable.
could you just model them?
You know what else are breathable? Never mind.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so I
Yeah,
recently
you got it.
For sure.
So I recently bought what are these things called? You would probably know because you played sports. Those things where your ass are hanging out and then
Jockstrap.
Yeah.
I also played sports.
But, like-
you prick.
okay. So
No, Chris would disagree.
He grinded
Yeah.
to fucking chain smokers. What are you talking about?
I had a jackstrap on.
yeah. But yeah, so they have like
No wonder why I
those
didn't have a
for
boner.
like gay guys, and I think they're called I think they're called jockstraps. I don't know.
Speedos.
Well, I don't know how they market it to gay guys.
So
but
so how is it built? Is
it's
it
built just like that. Like my
Like a
ass is
jockstrap?
literally hanging out.
It's like a G-string.
so it's
but
a
for men.
G-string but with
Oh,
extra
banana
cross
hammock.
support.
It's a man thong.
That's a
Yeah.
banana
No,
hammock.
banana
banana
hammock. No, banana hammock comes over the shoulders.
No, that's
a
right.
banana
Oh,
hammock.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like Borat.
yeah.
I've had one
Borat.
of those
Yeah.
before.
That's the.
You've worn those?
Yeah.
Are those fun?
Man thong.
No,
No, they're
they're
not.
not
Really?
comfortable. They're
They
very
don't
comfortable.
seem very comfortable.
Yeah, they're not.
I can't
But the
imagine they
jock
would be.
straps, they are.
Yeah, yeah.
And it makes your butt like so much better.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just like,
It's just round.
yeah.
And you already got, dude, I'm just saying, I'm just throwing this out there. The amount of ass right now
At this table?
is
Copious.
bodacious.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe that'll be the Instagram post.
We're not even actually sitting on chairs. It's just our cheeks. They hit the ground.
Hell
They
yeah,
hit the
dude.
ground.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
on beanbag chairs, but we're just so elevated.
We
If I
gotta go.
Flex my right cheek.
We got after this episode's over, we have to go fly to Miami to be BBL models.
Hell yeah.
This is all
Hell yeah.
natural. They're trying to copy us.
If you guys got any surgery, like free plastic surgery tomorrow, what would you get? You don't have to.
Wait, is there any way plastic surgery can make me taller?
Yes.
you can actually get knee
Then done.
implants.
Knee
No,
implants.
no, it's your
Yes.
spine.
spine
No, it's not.
implants.
It's
You know what?
your
Fuck it.
legs.
Double
Yeah,
up. Do
break
the
your
knee and the
tibia.
spine,
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be taller than Paul
And
Rudd.
you can grow about 3 inches. I would probably no.
3 inches
Yeah.
yeah,
in my knees.
In your
yeah,
knees, yeah.
yeah.
It's
3 inches.
painful as
3 inches
hell.
is a lot. That's what I've been told.
Yeah. No. Absolutely.
I would probably get LASIK.
Oh,
Oh, you know what?
that's boring.
I want to see.
Okay.
He's like, I want to see.
I broke my
get-
glasses. That's another exciting thing that happened.
Yeah,
this
tell me.
week. I stepped on my glasses, and so I've been walking around without glasses because the contacts don't really work. So yes, I can't really see myself in that screen.
I do remember helping Charlie put into contacts one time for like a Comic-Con for like a Phoenix Fan
It was
Fusion.
when I was
So-
Storm.
Real quick,
Yeah.
this is kind of a weird wait, sorry, finish that because I want to go a
What?
different direction.
Yeah.
What could I?
I think I would get my chest done.
Let me open the floor
I would
before
get, I'd get my chest done.
your oh, the gynecomastia.
So I don't have gynecomastia, which I was like, I was genuinely upset to find out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm actually like relatively content with my nipples, but I'd get them like perfect.
okay.
Yeah, because I'm content with the rest of me.
Don't do the nipples.
Why?
Never looks right.
Really?
It looks so weird.
Huh?
You should follow like Dr. Miami on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'd learn a thing or two. There's genuinely
Or
like,
even Snapchat.
There's a lot of interesting
I
content.
look at those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a ton of interesting shit that comes from that. I don't know.
Maybe
Fuck,
I'd get my
look at
feet smaller. I'd get my like toes cut in half.
Big feet, you know what that means.
Big
Socks, shoes,
Shoes,
and
yeah.
everything
Big
in between.
shoes.
Yeah.
big shins.
Good balance.
Yeah, good balance.
So
Interesting.
basically, he's nitpicking his fingernails. And what about you? What would you do?
What do you think I need?
Oh, you're not
LASIK?
nitpicking anything?
You look good with glasses though.
Seeing for free is kind of baller, and it protects my eyes from when I'm working with glass at work. So it's
Yeah.
like, you know,
It's like double jeopardy.
I actually stopped wearing contacts because of my job. Like I was like, oh, it's a disservice for me to
Yeah,
like
you-
not cover my eyes.
you used
So
to
it's
wear
like-
contacts a lot.
I
remember
did,
that.
yeah. I preferred the look of contacts.
Yeah,
but like
not anymore.
I'd probably.
Could you get like beard injections?
Fuck, I don't know. Oh, you know what? Yeah, probably I'd get some sort of. Well, I mean, I gotta wait a year and see.
But still, you know
We'll
what I
see.
mean, though.
Yeah.
No, you could just skip to the finish line.
It's actually really gross. The procedure. Have you seen that?
Isn't it from your butt?
No. So they basically take biopsy samples. They take like really, really small, that biopsy punch. They punch out like circles, and they take hair follicles, and they actually like remove them via like biopsy as well, and they
Wow.
transplant that to your face. And so I've seen people like actually do like hair. They've done like it. It looks horrific watching the videos. It's like they're taking the actual. Have you guys ever had like that? You ever popped like a pimple and you see like that like sac that comes out like that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
sebation-
like
the
a
sebation-
cyst.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the filament
Yep.
in that. Yeah, that sac.
Ah.
They're transplanting that with hair follicles in there, and it's growing your face. It's super gnarly to watch.
please.
I don't think I'd get that.
Where are the rest of these?
They're sitting right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep.
You know what I would get? Actually,
Yes, please.
this is perfect. I would just
please.
get. I would get laser hair removal.
3.
I would get laser hair removal only on the back of my neck.
Oh, that's fun.
Those two long things that like
Yeah.
like go right
I know what
there.
you mean, yeah.
Yeah. That's the only problem when I
That's
grow
fun.
my hair out. Yeah. Other than that, I love me.
What are you guys whispering about?
Pretty please, pretty please.
My bruise.
Would you get a bruise?
Yeah, I don't know how.
What'd you do? Oh, I got a bruise too. That I have no fucking clue where it came from.
I have
It's
two.
on my knee. Never mind. Yeah, no.
You know how you got it? You know how you
no.
got it? He grabbed the mic like this, and he was like, "No, never mind. I remember how I got it."
That's so bad. That's just joke. It's just a joke.
I got
Oh.
scary berries.
I wanted.
Do you want peach?
Oh, redemption into the mic, both of you.
Oh yeah, both of you.
Ooh.
I wanted to fuck this up so bad on purpose, but I won't.
It kind of sounds. Yeah, it's all over you.
All over me.
This tastes like those little rain candies.
Yeah, peach rings, baby.
Yeah.
So okay, I got a little bit of a. This is one of the other reasons I wanted to have you two on one at the same time, but just in general. How long have you guys known each other?
This was a big debate for like a year back. Because I tried to say that I didn't know him before high school, like in high school, and I knew him after, and he tried to convince me that he knew me in high school, and I was like, "There's no fucking way."
So I knew him while he was in high school. He did not know me while I was in high school.
That's really sad.
Because I graduated the year before him, although we were born the same year.
And I only transferred.
How did that? Oh, sorry.
Well, that's the same way you and I.
My birthday is in October. His is in January.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
That's
fun.
why. That's why.
Early, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I didn't. Do you want this? You want this right here? Okay. Oh, here. I'll go around the outside. Gotcha.
You can come into the shop.
Yeah, Sky, it's fine. Yep, it's fine.
Damn.
It's fine.
You
It's
messed
not
up.
ear candy.
So yeah.
Somebody talk.
I'm sorry. I was so interested.
I was like waiting to see like the reaction. I was like, yes, is it good? It's not good. Is it good?
Right, me too. I was
Yeah.
over there just like,
Yeah. But yeah,
you got lost.
I had only so I met Charlie through my group of friends that I had known since 7th grade, right?
Oh, wow.
But I moved away I moved away, and so I met Charlie through them, but I only rekindled with my old friends senior year. I literally transferred back, I moved back, and I met all my friends again
That's
senior
cool.
year. So I was like, there's no way I could have known you before graduation because
You were gone.
I didn't. Yeah, I was gone.
Yeah.
But then he sends me a post of us, literally us, and you know this actually came up recently, or I feel like it came up recently, but it's a photo of us at prom,
Yeah.
Wow.
So
and I didn't.
I need to see that first of all.
Yeah, me too.
And
Brian used to look like a. I'm just gonna say this. You look like a piece of shit kid. Like you.
What did that look like?
He looked handsome, but like I'm just saying, like you.
No, I wasn't handsome. I was ugly.
No, you look
But-
like you were bad. Like you look like you broke skateboards over teachers' heads and shit like that. You just that's you bit people.
Really? Is that what I look like?
Yeah. The first time I saw a picture of you when you were like 15, I was like, damn, I look like I wouldn't like him. Like that's. You look
Wow.
like you look like you tase kids in the hallways. Like yeah.
No, dude. I was an introvert. I would sit in the back of the classroom. I was the kid. Oh, no, I'm not going to make the joke. Never mind. I was super quiet. I didn't like to talk to anybody. I was super nervous when it came to talking to anybody. Boys, girls, doesn't matter. Like, I was always very just in my own little world, and I was really fucking good at school. Like,
You
I
were
was
smart?
He was super smart.
I'm you. And Michael, our friend
Oh,
Mike,
yeah.
is you.
Really? He
I
struggled?
literally am the
That's
reason
cool.
Michael graduated.
That's really cool.
Oh
So-
wow.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Dead
I didn't
eyes.
have friends to
but
help
I
me.
was, but I wasn't. Tell him about Carl. Tell him about Carl.
We don't talk about fucking Carl, okay?
Carl, if you're out there,
I met Carl.
No, you did not.
you
meet
didn't,
Carl.
because Carl died in a tornado.
We don't know. We don't know if Carl died in a tornado, guys. It just happened to have a tornado, and I never heard from him again. But we don't know if he's dead.
The city, where
Carl,
his house-
if you're out there, find me.
let me know. I've been waiting all these years. So he had a friend named Carl.
It was in Oklahoma.
Oh, those were bad.
I know.
Tornado belt.
We were like in elementary school.
Those were bad.
All I'm saying is they used to keep in contact day to day.
We did.
Tornado hits. Carl
did.
never contacted him again.
My mom was just like, "Oh, he probably changed his phone number, honey." What the fuck happened to Carl? This is not funny, you asshole.
Dude, trust me.
Carl on the milk carton.
How hard he's laughing is how hard I laughed the first time I heard
Oh, sorry.
My friends are horrible.
Just a whirl.
I'm suffering.
A whirlwind of emotions.
Yeah.
It's been over 20 years and I still don't know what happened to Carl. I can't even remember his last name. It's been so long.
Yeah.
I just remember he had a mullet.
Sorry, my head's spinning.
Carl, if you ever see this and you recognize this face,
Carl.
I know it's been a long time.
Carl from Serrano Elementary School. You remember me, you and Deja?
You went to
We were
Serrano?
This is in California.
Deja?
No, we have a Serrano.
Deja. Her name was Deja.
Deja.
Oh, really? We have a Serrano Elementary School here.
Yeah, no, this was in California.
Oh, that's
I didn't,
funny.
I didn't move to Arizona until I was in high school.
Shout out Carl.
Charlie has some of the best
No,
stories
Chris.
about.
Shout out Carl.
Shout out, Carl.
Carl, if you're here with us, got a Ouija? You got a Ouija?
I do.
Oh my god. You have a Ouija board?
I do.
No, fuck no.
Yeah,
I'll
it's-
never play with those.
I tried it. It didn't work.
But it's for Carl.
My ex was just like a little bit crazy, just
the macabre.
in and of itself. But she was so obsessed with, like, she would see shadow people and like shit like that. Like, no joke.
That's not shadow people. That's schizophrenia.
I hope.
No, that's just your
I hope-
shadow.
no, so-
Everyone has
hold on,
it.
Yes.
No, hold on. Check this out. One time, and
That's her wanting to be special and different from people.
This is when I was at my peak Christianity. This was when I was the best, most faithful
Paladin.
person. Yep. The first time I took her to church, she started violently vomiting. The first time I ever took her to church with me, and
I don't need to be a religious person to
Yeah.
know that something's like, oh,
yeah. So no, I just
Devil.
yeah.
What did you eat? What did you eat today,
Yeah,
honey?
we
Water.
Yeah, Cafe Rio.
Just happened to
I
be
was like-
holy.
No, I'm not joking, but I just remember like
we had the same pork bowl.
yeah.
I don't know what went wrong.
I feel
Math
fine.
ain't mathing right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, something's a little fishy right now.
So wait, sorry. Proceed. So I cut someone off.
I'm so
yeah.
sorry.
So Michael in high school.
He was
yes,
bringing up
yes,
my
yes.
trauma
Yeah,
along
yeah.
with his friends and shit.
Trauma's really funny though. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Trauma
So
is
you
fun.
you helped Michael pass high school.
Yeah.
What was the class?
But I didn't help him. Like, I mean, yes, I guess I helped him. But you know how you said that you would like show him or teach
study.
him. Or
Study. Yeah, you go study together.
No.
Yeah.
Michael made me do his homework.
So you
So it wasn't a mutual. It was a parasitism.
That's so funny.
Parasitism.
it was definitely symbiotic.
Yeah,
He was feeding off of me, and I was
Yeah.
gaining
It was
nothing.
definitely
If
parasitic.
actually I was losing.
Yeah,
in
no, it's a
return.
parasitic.
Yeah, it was definitely parasitic.
Yeah, there.
Well,
yeah.
the symbiotic thing is that you're friends later. You know what I mean?
exactly,
Still friends
yeah.
later.
You know what?
It ended up
And then
working out.
I guess in that sense.
Yeah, he bought your friendship with test scores. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just wanted, like, again, I was the quiet kid, so I was like, oh, human interaction.
Yeah.
What can I do to keep this going? So that's who I was. So although I looked like a douche,
Ones and zeros.
that makes sense. So that's why I never appealed to anybody. Because I looked like a douche, so I scared off all the goodies, and then
that's why.
And then I was too goody.
I was a goody.
No, I was too goody, and I scared off all of the baddies.
Were you?
Yeah, I didn't curse before I met these bitches.
That's a damn lie.
It is not. Hey, I was a goody two shoes. Okay,
Were you really?
I was a very respectable human being. You know. And then they came and corrupted my mind.
Now he's horrible. Like we can't even stop him.
First of all, I'm not horrible. I'm just realistic now. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
No. There was
There's
a
the
time. There was a time where Brian would like come over and cook me dinner. Sounds really gay.
No, yeah. Why'd you say that? I was like, yeah, I made dinner at your house. There's a difference when you're like,
He would make my favorite Kool-Aid
I would.
because he's really good at making Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid?
Oh, dude, I grew up on Kool-Aid.
No.
What flavor?
The powder?
What flavor?
Yeah, the powder.
How the fuck are you good
name
at making Kool-Aid?
Okay,
I
obviously
grew
you're
up
not good
poor.
at making Kool-Aid if you don't know how.
I've
to
never
be
made
good.
Kool-Aid.
Okay.
Oh, that sucks for
exactly.
you.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You can't just follow the directions.
There's a
on that.
ratio.
What do you do?
Yes.
Oh, no, that's
Yes.
it,
I
though,
bet
right?
you make some bomb ass Kool-Aid.
My
Yeah.
grandma.
I made Gatorade.
Disgusting.
What the? Oh, I see. Gotta add water.
It's the same fucking thing.
No, it's not.
Powder sugar water.
You're
One more
lying.
step.
I make chocolate milk.
Anyway, so back to Brian.
No, it comes from the
I would
brown
get-
cow. Fucking stop. You buy it from the brown cow. Proceed.
He was he would speak up for me because he was a great person and I was really
I was basically like the housewife.
That's tough. That's actually
Nice.
kind of hard.
Quite literally,
I love that.
He would work. He would drive me to work because I didn't have a car. This was back like right after high school.
Damn.
I was a good guy.
No, good guy
Okay,
Alton.
all
Yeah.
right.
No,
I was
good
like-
guy Alton,
I was like,
yeah.
How many years ago was this?
Okay, so
Damn, Charlie
we're-
the bum.
We're 24 now, so this was right after high school. So what, 6 years ago? You know,
Yeah, so it was right after high school. It was right after high school, and basically I was in between jobs, and I was looking for jobs, and he was like, "Hey, dude, you want to come over?" And so like we would play like Rock Band, Just Dance, like we would be playing like all the games, the singing games. Like again, karaoke started early
The
with
singing
us.
game.
it was
The
so
singing
fun.
games.
Wow.
I know why I have bruises on my knees. So,
the singing games.
No, so my mom,
tried
like,
to-
she had left for like 3 months, right?
she had left.
Damn.
For a
She
while.
left for 3 months, and
That's crazy.
it was just me at home. She was like,
Wow.
"You got to buy your own food," and I was like, "What?"
And this was like
Damn.
pre Venmo and Zelle. And
I
shit.
know.
Oh, yeah,
I
no,
worked
this
at
was-
Harkins, and I didn't want to work, and so I
Yeah.
was like barely working, and I was barely surviving for 3 months.
When you were like 18?
yeah, like 18, 19.
Damn. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. I mean, she did leave me with food.
Long story short, I'm gonna tell you right now, I was the housewife.
He was.
Let's go.
I was staying there. I would sleep on the couch.
Uh-huh.
Charlie would sleep in his room. Okay, and then like
You didn't take mom's bed?
I don't know where you actually slept. I slept on the couch.
It was an amazing. He's amazing.
I was
He's an
perfect
amazing
fit.
cook.
So
was the
yeah, I would
perfect
make
fit for that
dinner.
couch.
I would make dinner. I'd make Kool-Aid.
I'd
and then
get home
like
from work and he'd have food ready, and I'm like, "Fuck yeah!"
What was the
I
go-to
was
flavor?
I love to cook.
What was the go-to flavor of Kool-Aid?
Red.
Red.
It was red.
Red.
It was
It's
always
gotta
red.
be
Yeah,
red.
yeah, it was always red.
For sure. Going to Chiba Hut for the first time in Arizona, and then seeing Kool-Aid on tap. It was
That's cool.
Fucking great. It was in the agua fresca machines. Like
Yeah,
those,
yeah.
How it's like constantly stirring.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, no,
tight.
It was that, but Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
It's
they
super
usually
sick.
have the blue one. Usually, right?
That's sick.
I go for grape. I love grape.
Did they have the grape one?
I was never that kid who was like, it tastes like cough syrup. I was never that kid. I just grew up.
Oh, you like the cherry. So when I say red, I mean like tropical punch. I fucking love
Yeah, not
tropical
cherry,
punch.
not cherry.
Okay, okay.
And then Lolo's chicken and waffles.
I love
Oh,
Lolo
love
chicken.
Lolo.
No,
No,
it's
it's
that
bad.
when they bring
It's
out the mason jar.
horrible. It's horrible.
What, their food? Or
They're like
No, they're Kool-Aid. They're Kool-Aid.
Oh, it's really like diabetes
super
filled.
fucking
No, for sure.
sugary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when the ratio
Take
was
it from the
wrong.
master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the chicken and waffles is fire.
Oh yeah,
I've
the
never
chicken
actually
waffles
had
really,
chicken and waffles.
Really?
I've
Really?
only had one thing from Lolo's Chicken and Waffles, and it's the fat ass chicken sandwich.
I
Sandwich.
don't
Yeah.
like the idea of putting syrup on chicken.
Me neither.
So I have them separate because I'm like, okay, protein with a carb, you know,
Dude,
like
no,
No, I'm with you.
you know,
I'm
it's
with you.
good. Yeah,
That's-
I don't
get-
smother it.
I get
You
chicken
heathens.
and waffles, not
Yes.
Bro.
chicken waffles.
yeah, not chicken waffles.
I don't got chicken waffles.
I
got
wish.
chicken and waffles.
Nah, bro. I'm just saying. You only need to do it one time. After you do it the one time, you'll never look back.
The chicken waffles?
Yep. It's so good.
I
It's so good. No, Tim and I make it here. He'll do the chicken and I'll make the waffles.
I don't
Why
blood
don't you
that.
ever invite us?
Tim.
No, he's busy.
Well, making fucking chicken waffles.
Yeah, it should be.
I mean, like the first time I heard of someone like dipping French fries in ice cream. And I was
Imagine
just
us
like,
having
ugh.
this podcast
Oh, yeah,
and all
the-
you
the
smell
Frosty-
That is disgusting.
It's fire.
French fries and ice cream.
I also, I'm not a big ice cream fan, though. So.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm dessert wise, I'm not that big on it, but it's literally
Yeah.
just apple pie. It's like if I could have apple pie like as a meal of the day, I wouldn't view it as dessert.
Yeah.
We talked about shout out Mr. Evans.
Really?
Yeah.
Apple pie is so
Like
good.
birthday
My favorite
cake.
pie.
Though, it's sweet.
I'm not a big birthday cake guy. You know.
I don't really like cake either, but here's the thing, like I'll opt for a good Dairy Queen ice cream cake. That became my tradition for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because like I don't think of it as like I can't eat a fucking giant cake. It
Yeah.
always goes to waste. It's so wasteful for me to like do
Yeah.
that. But my mom,
I could have a tub of ice cream down in about 30 minutes playing Elden Ring.
Do you know?
Let's go.
Wait, you guys know? What's the guy's name from Sunny with a Chance? Or Sunny with a Chance?
Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
I almost said Sunny with a Chance of Meatballs.
Charlie Day.
No, the other guy.
Not Charlie
I don't
Day.
remember.
Yeah, honestly.
Not Danny
DeVito.
No,
not
no.
Danny DeVito. The
Mac.
yeah.
I don't know his
Yeah,
name.
Matt.
the guy who
But-
looks like
So he put on
it
like
Pete
50
Wentz?
pounds.
No way.
Yeah, he did it on purpose though.
Oh.
Where he would like have his assistant every morning go out and buy a big tub of ice cream, leave it on the kitchen counter, and let it melt. And then when he'd
Drink
get
that?
home, he'd drink it every day. He did that every
Why?
day.
Dirty
'cause he
bulking.
wanted to put on weight.
yeah, dirty bulk.
And then he lost all that shit in like 15 weeks and looked shredded as shit
Jesus.
again. But
That's the
yeah.
Chris Pratt effect. You know, Chris
Yeah.
Pratt used to eat lard, like
Yeah,
actual
straight
lard.
yeah.
Because of in between Parks and Rec, he was Andy, so he was like this chubby. So like Parks and Rec, Chris Pratt plays this chubby guy named Andy, right?
Another person Brian looks like.
Yes, and while that show was going on,
I don't see it.
definitely. So like he got the gig for Parks and Rec, and then he got the gig for Guardians, right?
Yeah.
So he had to get shredded. In that movie, he looks insane.
Yeah,
right?
fantastic.
And so he was saying that he would eat like lard to gain that weight back to play Andy.
Yeah.
And then cut again to become
Well,
like Star-Lord.
in the show, like when he got back, like his first episode back, because he
Yeah.
was straight up gone for like half a season, and when he got back, he literally was like, they were in London, and they're like walking up the steps or some shit like that, and he's like, yeah, I literally just stopped drinking beer. And he's like, that's how you lost all the weight. He's like, yeah. Well, how much beer were you drinking? He's like, yeah. Okay, now long story short, how do you guys stay friends that long? That's why I brought that up. That's why I asked how long you guys know each other. And you're like 7th grade clique, because Marcos and I have been friends for coming up on 8 years now.
I think it's
Noobs.
Is
What'd
that
you say?
true?
5 no.
What'd you say?
No,
No.
they're
Said
8
noobs.
years.
Oh,
the
noobs.
rest of the group
Oh,
says
yeah,
8
we
years.
got-
We're,
yeah.
we're coming up on 6 years.
6 years.
Still though.
Okay.
It's got to be like it's got to be like a
What'd
you say?
similarity.
Said noobs.
Shut up.
Noobs, yeah.
How long have you guys been friends? How long have you and like Sergio and Michael been friends?
Every year puts us closer to you guys.
Especially when you guys die.
So, Jesus Christ. The year 2000, I was in this grade.
to the year 3000.
And then if you plus 5, so since 2005, 2005,
18
2006,
years.
2005, 2006, about 17, 18 years.
Damn.
And I think what it is is that when you meet people that have like your same one, like humor, right? So like you have to have like this kind of like mentality that funny is funny. Whether like, well, that's why it's different a little nowadays, because like it can be offensive.
Yeah.
But sometimes funny is funny, and sometimes that line is crossed, and but you have to know the person underneath. But I would say that what keeps like a friendship together is honestly having the same like morals, having the same like humor sense of humor.
Socioeconomic status.
Same zip code.
And then you know,
We
you guys
never lived in the same zip code.
you guys gotta all be poor.
Really?
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but like we all
yeah.
grew up poor.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And so like I think
Oh, did
rich
you
people
not?
I think rich people like always had not poor.
you grew up comfortable.
Not rich.
We were
I guess
well
I was
off.
definitely
No.
poor. I was definitely
we
like
weren't well off
I was like middle class poor, but more towards the poor. And
Yeah.
then like my parents want a lot of
Lower
money.
middle class, lower middle class.
lower
Parents hit that Sigma grind set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well.
I hate that word.
What
by
does
the
that
way.
even mean?
Oh,
it's just the Christian Bale.
it's the like the what's it called? What's that movie called? American Psycho. They just call it like it's basically like
I've seen that.
I'm untouchable because my mindset is
Yeah.
everything. It's like an ego thing.
Yeah.
Sigma grind set is a thing used by college white boys to be like, I'm better than you.
And
you know what I mean?
all I'm
Hell
in
yeah.
pursuit of is my degree and money. Like not
Yeah.
women, not gains. Nothing can stop me. And it's,
Oh,
It's like I'm
okay.
untouchable. It's
And
the untouchable thing.
it's
like,
the
yeah,
super
no, no.
the super famous
It's a
like Patrick
joke.
Bateman face too, where like
Yeah.
he's at the dinner with William Dafoe and he's like,
Willem.
Willem.
I think
Willem,
I think
put some
I think that's
respect on
probably the third
His
like
name is
you know,
Willem?
sugar
Willem,
spice,
yeah.
sugar spice and everything
Dafoe.
nice.
People are
Willem Dafoe.
You didn't
people
know
are
it was
so-
Willem Dafoe?
I have never seen
I thought
somebody
it was
be,
William.
No, I have
No, it's
never
Willem.
seen somebody be like. First of all, Willem Dafoe's voice is every. I'm
Yeah.
so big on voices. I that's one thing that I look at. I don't look at the physical so much. It's
Yeah.
like if I'm gonna hear you, if I'm gonna associate you with all day, like if I'm gonna associate with you all day, you can't be yippee. You can't,
Yeah.
It can't like hit that.
Why are you looking directly at me while you're saying that? Like I feel a little.
You were the only
offended.
one who was like you were the only one who was feeding me eye contact.
Yeah,
that's the
true.
only reason why.
You can't be yippee.
Yeah.
You can't be yippee.
You can't be like you.
You,
You can't be like you, Charlie. Charlie
No.
the yippee one.
the finger bend.
Yeah.
I'm double jointed. Leave me alone.
No, I'm double joint. Oh, yeah. So no. I'm big on voices and smells. I think I'm definitely since I can't
That's pretty
see.
good.
I think
Daisy.
because I can't see, that's why my brain hones in on those senses more because I can't see for free, right?
Neither.
No. But what's it called? I was gonna say how I met Chris and like how that kind of friendship started was Marcos had a game plan. He didn't know anybody when he first moved here, and he didn't.
Where'd you move from?
I moved from California in
Ooh,
2017.
what part of California?
I moved from San Diego, so I was from Fallbrook.
Ooh, which part? I
Fallbrook.
lived in Mira Mesa. We moved from Mira Mesa to Arizona.
No
Back in 2007.
way.
No. Yeah.
That's crazy. We got in
Arizona's
later.
the best state. Arizona's the best state if you're not from Arizona.
It's too crowded. Get the fuck
Get
out.
the hell out of here.
Get the heck outta here.
If you've ever lived anywhere else in Arizona,
Yeah,
you
But
suck.
San
No.
Diego.
No. So literally, like, I got whenever somebody asks me how long I've been in Arizona, it's 2017 is that cusp where they're like, you got in before,
Uh-huh,
like you got it.
yeah.
They're like, they don't look at me funny.
Nope,
They're just
yeah.
like, 5 years I'm a
Yeah.
resident.
No, you're a native. Yeah.
yeah, literally. So, I'm from wherever I happen to be. Like that's where I've kind of
Yeah.
whatever. But Marcos didn't have any friends coming into this, so it was brand new environment, brand new friends, all that shit. I singled out Chris because I had met him one time at a lunch randomly. Yeah, that's the guy right there. That camera right there for you. Perfect. That's him. That's the face of God's prototype.
That was terrifying. That was
God's
absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
Was that recording? Oh my god!
Yes.
I was about to lose my mind. Sorry.
I seriously think like this is a butterfly effect moment for me. Was I singled him out at a football game because it was my first ever like high school football game level because the school that I came from was a starter. It was brand new. The oldest grade from when I had moved was junior year. School was 3 years old. You know what I mean? So coming here, I was like, I need to make a game plan. I don't know anybody. I don't know who I'm going to pair up with. I just yelled out, Chris. I was like, Chris. I just yelled out and I just waved my hand and he's like, oh, come here. Fucking took me up to the stands. And then like, I think after that, we just started hanging out at lunch more and more. And like, if I had not yelled out, I wouldn't be sitting here today before you guys.
You know what I think a lot about that day too? That was the first high school football game that I wasn't the mascot at. I was the
Damn.
mascot.
This
course
is a
you were.
lot of fucking things had to align.
Oh, no,
No,
it's insane.
no.
It's
It's
insane.
literally like, it is time,
you
day,
met
place,
Danny
and
that
space.
night. You met Danny that night. Like that was
Yeah.
that was yeah.
Similar happened with me with like how I ended up with this friend group.
Talk about that.
So when I first moved to Arizona, like I'm it might not seem like it, but I'm a super shy person. Or maybe it does seem like that.
Form your own opinions in the comments below.
Yeah, and then on top of
All
being a
four
super
of you.
shy person, I was homeschooled for like 2.5 years before starting high school.
That's funny because we love homeschool slander on this podcast.
Yeah,
continue.
don't do it. If you're going to homeschool your kids, start from the very beginning. Don't take them out in middle school and then put them back in high
that makes
school.
sense.
That's their most formative years, middle school.
It was. I was so extroverted before I went into homeschool.
Yeah.
And then like afterwards, like I'm the person I am now, which is really awkward in the very beginning.
Yeah.
But
in a weird way, that's kind of why I feel for like pandemic young kids
Yes.
like that went digital, like some of the most primitive prime developmental years of a young person's life that are just ripped away.
I want to share this with you guys before you continue. Is I saw a book. I was walking through Winco. It said "Good Morning Zoom," and it was a picture book. It was a joking. it was literally a satire piece, but it was a kid like starting school in Zoom and like saying
That's sad.
"Good morning Zoom."
Yep.
Good night, Mr. Moon. Good night, Mr. Zoom.
Yeah.
Like, if that's not depressing, think about that.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Time
please
to
take
go
it.
to
Very
sleep.
depressing.
Time to go to sleep.
So-
Control Alt Delete.
When I moved to Arizona, first we moved to Tolleson, which by the way was super ghetto. I'm not sure if you guys
How
ever
far
been.
is Tolleson? Is that northeast?
It's going towards like Avondale, Goodyear.
Oh,
like,
past the mountain, like that area.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like the ghetto part.
Wait,
Northwest.
real quick. Brian, are you good?
You broke him. Turned in my report. Now it's time for Alt F4.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh
You good?
my God, Mama.
That's pretty good, huh? Yeah. I made that up. No joke. Just now I made that up. Time to go to sleep. Control Alt Delete.
That is pretty catchy.
That was good. Yeah. I like Marcus's more.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
That should be a thing.
Yeah.
That should be a thing.
Time to catch some snores. Alt F4.
I thought you were gonna say something about like whores.
Oh. Yeah.
Try to catch a snore.
I completely.
I'm sorry.
Am I
He
still?
said
Wait,
we
Chris,
can
can you
curse.
tell me if am I still on camera? If I lean
Yeah,
back?
yeah,
Like- okay,
yeah.
cool.
I can't see, or else I'd tell you.
Thank you.
I finished my report. Incognito tab. Time for whores. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Just new tab. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
It's okay.
So back.
It's okay.
back.
You guys
So
are talking
anyway,
about geography.
So I moved to Tolleson. We're not going to talk about that because I was there for like 9 months and
Okay.
I didn't make any friends. Well, I did. There was this one guy who like put his finger in my
Carl?
No.
Sorry.
How does that sentence end?
But anyway,
He put his finger in your
How did that sentence end? Yeah.
well, he put his finger in like my Chinese food, which was really weird. Anyway, yeah, he was like,
If you're on audio right now, go to YouTube right now and look at 3 people be hysterically disappointed at the rest of that fucking sentence.
yeah, no, it wasn't anything.
We were on
crazy.
the edge of our seats just then.
I'm sorry.
Literally no way that Marcus could gauge how that was going.
I'm sorry.
Chinese food.
It was disgusting.
I've never heard it be called that.
It was. That was
got the
back
walk
when
special.
That was back when Charlie was 1,000% straight. But anyway,
1,000%.
That was a long time ago. then.
Was?
Actually, sidestep back to old step back to second step.
yes.
I fell
when
down
I
the
was
stairs.
housewife Brian, I don't know if that was your first encounter, but I was there when a female came over.
Wait, which female came over?
I knew my
Hold your mic away.
I knew
Do you want to?
my
Everybody can turn off their mic in 3,
To everyone.
2, 1. Switch off. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hello,
Look
guys.
at that. I hope you guys all derive something great from those subtitles that popped up right there.
it's just the lyrics to
It's gonna be.
Help.
It's gonna be.
Help.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be Freebird.
Yeah.
Freebird. Okay. Actually, we'll just cut to Rihanna's halftime show right there.
Either that
Oh,
or
no,
your
no.
or your
What's
guitar
my name?
playing.
no, no, I didn't.
I'm so burpy.
No,
That's hot.
We just
I know. I
cut
keep
the
burping this way,
Never
and I'm
gonna
like,
give you up.
Marcos, I'm so sorry if you can smell it, but I keep burping this way. So
Yeah.
if I'm
No,
like,
I literally can't. No. And one, I respect the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
Because my
So-
coworker, like, I don't hate bodily function. I hate it in close proximity to me when you know that it was coming.
yes,
I was doing a phone and I was testing, and the guy was like, "Oh yeah, let me just," and I was like, "Yo," I turned and I'm a lead, right? So I was like, "Can I like?" There was the first time I was ever compelled to exercise power. I was like, "Do I write this fucker up?" It was that level. No, but he immediately apologized, and I was like, "No, you're good." I took the air compressor that was at like 40 psi, and I was like.
Yeah,
blew
dude.
that shit
That's
away.
very, very Rick and Morty of
Yeah.
you to fucking.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, all right, back. So,
Okay, so what were you saying, Brian?
I was just
About
saying
you.
that.
What the fuck were we talking
when
about?
I was a housewife.
Yeah, housewife.
Yeah.
Housewife Alton.
When I was a housewife, and I did see a female come over, and so I
was very straight back then.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's right, because you said 1,000%.
And also
straight.
female being the worst thing to refer to women
the viewers
as. But
don't
yeah,
know.
proceed.
The viewers don't know. So I guess this is all in the air
No,
for
no,
them.
it's funny because female is like
Oh.
famously the worst thing to refer to women as.
Yeah, it's just the most.
Did I say female? Well, at the time when I was a housewife, referring to a woman
I
as
was
a female.
allowed to say it.
It's inclusive misogyny. It's
When I was,
I have female friends.
so I do.
Oh my gosh.
specify. Okay, I'm sorry. Specify. Do I mean like in
Wait,
context?
did I fuck up? I don't
in
know.
context, your sexuality.
I'm too innocent. I'm not
Okay.
meant to be here.
So if we're
Supposed to
getting
be in a classroom somewhere.
if we're getting literal,
Something tucked into my waistband.
Literal.
if we're getting literal, I am technically bisexual.
Uh huh.
Or maybe pansexual because I really don't care.
I actually don't know what that.
Okay.
I don't know what that
What's a
is.
pan?
So the difference. The difference is what I draw. Okay, here's Marcos's thought process: is bi is somebody who identifies as male or female. Pansexual is you don't hold stipulations. You're about love or romance between any person who identifies as anything.
Yes, I would agree
That's
with
pretty
that.
I think that sounds right.
But yeah, so I just lean like 99% towards men.
Okay.
Which is why it's
Cool.
easier for me to just say gay when people ask.
Okay.
Because more likely than not, you're going to see me with a man.
I didn't know that about you though. That's
Yeah.
one thing that I wouldn't have known. Is like yeah.
Whoa! So I was actually part of the 1%. Because that was not a female,
He said it.
but it was a person.
Okay, so fun little fact. So after that whole like 3 months of Brian being my housewife,
Yeah.
my mom did eventually. come
Housewife's
back.
okay.
Yeah.
Alton, there's a great
House female.
really
Yeah.
quick. There's a great anime, The Way of a House Husband. I think you would love that.
Okay, Way of the House Husband.
Yeah, it's about a Yakuza guy who goes house husband. Boom, watch it.
I've seen
That's it.
that.
Okay, we
I
can
love
call
that
him
show.
a house husband too.
How?
You know,
House husband.
But anyway, so after
know
that,
of
my
it.
mom eventually did come back, and we ended up moving to like a bigger place.
That's nice to hear. My mom
and so-
came back.
She
Carl
did.
didn't.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Did your mom come home to like was the house just
To
like
me,
a
sleeping
tornado?
on the couch.
No.
No, 'cause I cleaned and I vacuumed.
He did everything.
Carl's
He
watching this
literally
through a crystal
did
ball in
everything.
Oz, and he's like, "You motherfucker!"
But yeah, so she came back, and then during this time, Brian had like a tattoo shop.
What the hell?
And
My
so
parents owned a tattoo shop. Yeah.
no, but then you had like the tattoo supply shop. You remember?
Oh, I had my own entity of that. Yes.
Yeah, and so
tight.
it was closer for him
is
to
cool.
just stay
I
at my
renamed it
house
Skin Doodle.
compared to going all the way back to his.
Doodle?
That was the name of it. That's what I renamed it.
Skin Doodle
It had to be my own. I had to rename it, and so
to like. Well, that's cool.
It
Skin
was,
Doodle.
it was a
Skin
cool
Doodle.
little spot.
Can't be
you know?
skin ink. It has to be. It can't be like flesh ink.
no, because everything else was
flesh
so
drawing.
everything else was so hardcore. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like you
yeah.
had like
Oh, I know what you mean.
club
changing-
tattoo.
Yeah, you're changing-
broken skull.
Yeah.
You know, like you had like all those things, and I was like skin doodle. You
Yeah.
know, I was just I just came off being a housewife. Leave me alone.
But he was a housewife with a motorcycle.
Single mother coming into creativity, like rediscovering her hobbies.
That's funny.
I kept my banner for a long time.
Fuck.
I might even still have it. My banner, my
Yeah?
skin doodle banner.
Yeah.
I might
It
even
was
still
a
have
it
it.
was a cool shop.
Did
okay?
you ride?
Yeah.
Would you? That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Multiple.
For
That's why I got
years.
the scar on my shin.
That's shitty. Very shitty.
Yeah, we got
No,
into
just
a
kidding. It was
fight.
very
and,
minor.
I pissed on his brakes and he couldn't stop.
It's not how brakes work. But
Shut up! Shut up!
Okay, so
Shut up!
So he added too much fluid.
your mom came
Okay,
back. Your
so my
came
mom came back, but during that time, Brian lived like an extra like 10, 15 miles away from my
Your
my
mom
house,
came
right?
back.
Or at least 10, 15 minutes.
Good job, Chris.
Go to
Good
bed.
job. You
But
said
anyway.
it again.
So Brian would stay the night
get
at my
funny.
place all the
fucking
time.
hate you.
And this is the first time that I got outed
Oh, that's
and
right.
and it was because of Brian, and we weren't even doing anything.
By the way, okay, hold on. hold on. Okay, can I for the viewers?
Damage control.
Back when Charlie was 1,000% straight,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
Yes.
And ends up being 99% gay. And back when, and maybe even still be current, everyone thinks that I'm 1,000% gay.
Yeah.
And I'm actually 99.9% straight. So
Just happened to be that 0.1.
So go on.
He would come.
It was
and-
my fault.
and he would stay the night
I'm
at
the
my
one
house,
who-
like nightly. Like he would get off work and just come directly to my house.
Didn't even knock at a key.
We'd hang out and we'd go to bed. Now,
He would go to sleep and I would go to sleep. Don't
Yeah.
say we would go to
No,
bed.
no, let me
Because then it
explain.
makes it look like we were like, hey, honey,
no.
let's go.
He
We're gonna
always
lay down in
he
bed.
always slept on the floor. You know,
Yeah.
actually, you're my only friend that always slept on the floor.
I like the floor.
Everybody else slept in the bed.
A lot of people,
Nah.
You know,
I've considered
I've
that
cuddled with a couple of our friends, and I was like, "Ooh, this is weird." When I woke up the next morning,
great for your posture.
The only time I sleep on
like
the floor
the
is when me and my
It
girlfriend
is.
are fighting. So I hate sleeping on the floor for like way more reasons.
I will be soon caught dead before I sleep on the goddamn
No.
floor.
sometimes the floor is really
I'll
comfortable.
send your ass home.
I like the floor.
At the time, I had like a really thin mattress. I don't think my bed was much more comfortable.
The M-Y, my possessive I, me. What the fuck?
Are you fucking serious?
What?
What did we miss?
If we're no, if like
He
no,
would
no,
never, ever,
I would
ever.
rather go to bed angry in the same bed than sleep on the floor in my own room.
Dude.
Oh,
hold
in
on.
your own room.
My
Oh.
only safe
No, no.
space.
That's my cardinal rule is that I will never go to bed angry. I won't
That's
go to
what
bed
that's what
angry.
old people say, and then they still call their wife the ball and chain. So what's their
That's
advice
not
at the
me.
end of the day?
No, so like if I'm in my own room, I pay rent for this bitch. Or no, the apartment, not for my female.
This B word.
Yeah, see, fucked up.
only
I was quoting you,
dog.
you prick.
No, you weren't.
Only B
You
word
said
I
bitch.
call my bitch beautiful.
Exactly. No, I'm just saying. I will if it comes down to it, if like we get into like a little hissy fissy fight or whatever the shit, little tiss, I'll either go sleep on the couch or I'll sleep on the floor. But yeah, that's the only time I sleep on the floor. So I always associate sleeping on the floor with bad.
Well, no. I was gonna say I don't have platonic friends that sleep over that can take my bed that are girls. So our struggles are different for
I got a multitude of those, so I feel that. But yeah, proceed.
yeah.
Oh yeah, so
Proceed.
Brian
so
slept
yeah.
on the floor. You guys would go to sleep and spoon.
So like after I think this was like 2 weeks
From
of
the
this
floor.
happening. He slept on the floor. I slept on my bed. My mom approaches me and she goes, "Is he gay?" And I go, "No, I don't think so." Because
That's a very true
A lot of
answer.
people,
Absolutely valid.
even
Yeah.
to this day.
That's
think I
that's so funny
Yeah.
because if you answer that way, that's how you know you're telling the truth.
Yeah.
Like because like I'm pretty
Oh,
no,
yeah, I
I'm
don't
pretty
think he
sure.
is,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and then my mom goes,
So candid.
My mom goes, "Are you gay?" And I was like, "No."
That's what. That's when the
Ew.
Why would you even ask me that? She's just my friend. And she goes, "It's all right if you're gay." And I was like, "But I'm not." Okay, why are you asking me this?
Right. Oh.
So I start crying. I get so upset. And she's like, "It's okay. He can stay over." And I
That's what happened?
Yes.
You told me she thought I was homeless.
wait. But she did think you were homeless.
She thought I was homeless and
You thought you were a homeless gay?
No, so afterwards,
Hey,
I think
if I can't say females, you can't say homeless gays.
So to be fair, I think she thought that, or she was trying to make me feel a little bit better because I got so upset that she accused me of being gay.
She was like, I need an out. Homeless.
So she was like, "Does he have family? Like, why can't he sleep at his place?" And I was like, "Because he rides a motorcycle and it's too far for him, and it's super late, and he just needs a place to sleep."
No,
And she-
Ma, I'm not gay.
Yeah. And so I swear to God,
This whole
To
time
this-
they're having this conversation, I'm fucking cooking in the kitchen.
He's whipping up an Alfredo.
Brian, I've literally never told you this.
He's doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
swinging his shirt, doing the foot tap.
Yeah.
Right,
The
exactly.
smoke alarm goes off and he's like,
It's like it's raining, man.
I was wearing nothing but an apron, ass out.
Yeah. No, but seriously, to this day, I haven't told you this like recently.
Oh,
but
shit.
my mom quite literally always asks about you. She's like, "So how is that guy that used to sleep on the floor?"
she doesn't even say his name.
Because she doesn't remember his name.
Oh, that's
She
cute.
She,
That's
but
cute.
she
That's
yeah,
remembers
yeah.
him.
No, I don't take it
so
offensive.
No, I
when-
love that.
So when he had when he moved out, he got his own apartment. I remember I was telling my mom about it, and she was just like, "Does he need some groceries?"
Oh.
And at that time, I was like, "No, he
The
don't need no
fuck I
groceries."
did. Why didn't you say some shit?
I said no because I was like, he don't need no groceries.
You
He's good.
motherfucker! I would have took some groceries.
She was so willing to drop like $300 on you, and I was just
My
like,
own mother.
That's funny.
but yeah. So she occasionally asks about him. She's just like, how's the guy with the motorcycle?
Yeah.
Or like when I tell her I'm having people over, she's like, is the guy with the motorcycle coming over? Does he have a place? Is he
Yeah.
good? Is he all right? And I'm like, yeah, Mama, he's fine.
How's a closeted Jewish guy? Yeah.
Right. And then she'll be like,
I'm not
how's
Jewish.
Melvin?
Closeted
What about
Jewish.
Michael?
I'm not in the closet about being Jewish. I'm pretty sure that's not something that exists.
That has not been a thing for a long time.
Oh, that's fine. Should we take?
Wait,
I'm like, oh shit! I wear this
Can we
yarmulke.
Can we
because-
pause?
What are
and
we
then I'll
at?
come
What
right
they're
back?
called? Is that what they're called?
What are we at?
Are they called yarmulkes?
Called yarmulkes?
Yeah, they're called
Little hats?
yarmulkes.
So I knew that, but I also heard that it was a different term for
what are we
something.
at?
115.
Hour
Okay, yeah.
115.
Let's take a quick break. You try this. Go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't have to throw that out there.
I also have to pee too, so I'll capitalize on the opportunity.
Okay.
Let's double. I'll split the blame if it's called that.
All right, I'll be right back.
Ready?
Sorry, guys.
Oh, yeah. L'chaim, first of all. Nice.
So my mom bought me a skillet.
Yeah?
And I've been making myself like little steaks on them.
Is it like cast iron?
Yes.
Did you season it?
Yes.
How was that process?
So I
thought the process was that you just cook multiple shit and never wash it.
No joke. I thought that's what it was. Too.
No. Okay, go ahead.
So
It's perfect.
My mom told me how to wash it. She was like, "Okay, you can wash it with regular soap and water, but you have to put like oil in it, like rub oil in it.
You gotta season it. Yeah.
Or else you're going to like what's it
Damage
called?
it or some
Yes,
shit.
you're gonna make
Yeah.
it rust out. But
Yeah.
She was like, but if you do end up rusting it out, she's like, I can fix that for you. Just bring it over to my house. I'll get it all done.
Yeah.
You know. So anyway,
I'd love to meet your mom.
Yeah,
she just sounds like a good woman.
she's really cool.
Yeah.
She's really cool. You know,
You've met my mom.
she's really cool.
She is. I mean, she's a dancer. She's a volleyball player.
Why are you doing? What is that voice? What is that voice? She's a dancer. She's a mom.
No. He went. She's a dancer
Because
she
you-
plays volleyball.
Because you know why.
I know why.
Because she's a dancer. I mean,
Speaking. Never mind.
I'm going to talk about the time she twerked on me in karaoke.
Love you, ma.
Yeah.
That did happen.
It was fun. It was
and,
fun.
And Chainsmokers wasn't even playing. Like, what the hell?
Dude, oh my god, would that have been just like Twilight Zone? Just like that recreated itself?
No, it would have ruined it. It would have ruined it
Yeah.
flat out. If I would have seen like my mom twerking on someone and
We
the
ain't
same
ever getting
the same.
old.
Is that
Chainsmokers
not
song
enough
was
to
playing.
ruin it
Oh no,
for
it
you?
would have ruined it.
Wait, wasn't I singing WAP?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And that didn't ruin it for you.
No,
You-
not at all.
Like Chainsmokers would have ruined it, but
WAP
WAP
is a
was
great song.
Was that your birthday?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
mom.
That's why I vaguely
Hey,
remember.
I didn't call
Bro,
her
my-
up there. She
my
was just
mom's
like,
young.
pop, 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 you know.
She's alive. She's super lively.
it's
I
one of
love
the,
it.
It's one of the downsides of having young parents because like my dad just turned 42. You know, my mom's barely 40. You know, shit like that where you're like, damn, you know.
yeah.
She's not that much
She's
older
lively.
than
She's
Brian.
lively.
Yeah, no, dude. So like, you know, I can't get mad when my mom's like,
Me, you.
Bitch.
hell yeah, though. So I you know, a little bit of a so kind of piggybacking off of you guys being friends for so long.
Mm-hmm.
You guys also, on top of being friends for so long, you both have a shit ton of friends.
I mean, we got an all right amount of friends.
You guys have more than I would say for an adult friend group. Like there's genuinely like, yeah. I think one thing to kind of piggyback of a point you guys made earlier, there's a famous Twitter post that just says like guys make 4 friends at the age of 12 and call it.
Yep.
And I think that there's some like definitely transparency with that to like us,
Yeah.
I would say.
You guys embody that though.
But
for
yeah,
sure.
you guys have elevated that to the next level. It's like, okay, now we have asset classes involved in our friend group. It's like there's like, you know what I mean? Like you transcended jobs, you transcended like getting your first delivery thing, you know what I mean? You guys have like, you know, established lives now. And you guys, the fact that you guys still keep in touch, and I joined basically a year later after Chris, like to meet you guys, and that was a blast.
Yeah.
You know, like playing volleyball with you guys.
So
was
all of the
super
other
fun.
boys that you guys know, we all met the first day of freshman year of high school.
Yeah.
So that was, you know, coming up on 8 years ago. and Marcos joined in the first week of junior high.
Yeah.
You know, so
junior
it's like,
year.
or junior year. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's not like just basically a 2-year. We got a head start. So like, I think that does contribute because we actually also have a similar thing where we have I told this on Danny's episode.
Mm-hmm.
We had a politician on, a town council member, Chuck Bongiovanni. Shout out Chuck, we miss
Yeah.
you.
Gilbert City Council.
Yeah, we'll have Chuck on again soon. We got to get some of those some of those DR cigars. And I wanted to ask him what his biggest flex was because he's like a multimillionaire. And if he would have asked me, I would have said that like my biggest flex is how many friends I have because I have a shit ton of friends.
It's a big flex.
It's cool. No, it's cool. But the other thing too, though, is that
rare.
like, and they all integrate well. Like because I've brought you guys around my family, let alone that genre of friends, that genre of friends. And meanwhile, it's like there's so many different avenues for.
I met your cousins.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It goes all. It's everywhere. So, I mean, is there a way you do that, or just being cool?
We just get along with each other. Like,
Yeah, I think it's got to be like the vaguest term I can think of is like open-mindedness.
Yeah.
It's got to be that to like the 20th like exponent.
You guys grow with each other.
we quite
like, your-
literally have.
yeah,
like,
your
we,
taste-
we've
your
all
tastes grow.
changed so much since we first met. Like,
Right.
Some of us were like,
don't say it.
I'm not gonna. Some of us were really shy. Some of us were really aggressive. I'm talking about somebody else.
He's talking about me.
No, I was.
I used to have a
about,
temper.
I was talking about Michael.
Michael still has a temper.
Michael was very aggressive, and he is since becoming a family man, he's mellowed out. Brian is like a completely different person now.
Which is crazy because to like I'm not going to elaborate on it too long, but
Good.
like
Yeah, don't.
what's crazy is that I didn't know, but looking back now,
You should have seen it.
oh, I would have like, how did you guys even still stay my friend? You know what I mean? Like,
That's-
we
no,
loved you.
So here's the funny thing. Me and my girlfriend literally broke up 2 days before we went to college together. And every single one of my friends warned me to clean up my act. Every single one of them.
yeah.
And I look back on that, and for a long time I blamed them. I was like, you guys should have told me. And meanwhile, so like that's like an ongoing joke that all of us have is like senior year Chris, senior year Kashi was a fucking menace. Just no regard for female feelings. And I don't know. So it's funny.
No,
where,
I get that.
I look back on that now.
I had no regard for anybody.
Exactly. So no, but like you look back on that now, and you're like, holy shit, how did I maintain all these friendships through that?
Right.
That just goes to
Yeah.
show how much they've grown too, because none of them would put up with that shit now.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
so
absolutely
it's kind of
right.
cool.
Yeah.
You think only you've grown, but it's actually all the people around you too growing simultaneously. It's kind of cool.
I was such a pushover back then.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I'm not gonna.
All
say
it took was me standing up for you when a certain friend came into the house and they started eating all the snacks.
Yes.
Oh, and they were just eating the snacks.
And remember, I said I didn't have any money, and
Yeah.
my mom was gone for 3 months.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was the housewife.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, like I could see the uncomfortableness.
Yeah.
You got fruit by the foot money? yeah. You got those Gusher funds?
That's what
They
I'm
would come
saying.
over
Yeah,
and they wouldn't
yeah.
like just eat like regular snacks. They'd be like, "Oh, this is a hamburger,
Prime rib.
This is my dinner for the next week."
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we definitely grew together. And yeah, I didn't actually ever think about it like that. But
Yeah.
you're right. You're absolutely right. Like,
no,
we
I
definitely
Because
had to grow.
I attribute that to my friends just as much as like if I were to behave that way that now they wouldn't put up with that, and I'm grateful for that. I wouldn't want to be around them now if that's something that they tolerated.
I just don't put up with a lot of shit in general because like I feel like I'm too grown for that, and I can't wait till Marcos hears this 10 years from now and is like, "What did that mean?" You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just don't think I don't deal with a lot of like drama because like when I hear like I'll hear people the same age being like, "Oh yeah, this person said this XYZ mean thing about it," and I'm like, "Well, look." What the fuck? I am too past that shit.
Yeah.
To have to like stomach that. I love hanging around you guys. Both of you generally. Like I love the Myers group in general because
and
like
me.
Yeah, and Kashi.
I mean, I guess.
He only said you two.
No. Hey, you already know.
I know.
But yeah, and
No. Yeah, keep. Yeah, go ahead.
I was
Go
gonna
ahead,
say,
go ahead.
No, because you guys have that.
Yeah, you
No, go
bitch. You
ahead,
better
go
let. No,
ahead.
I want to hear from you, Charlie.
Go
Yeah, go ahead, Charlie.
Because earlier, I don't know if you guys saw this, but earlier Charlie said, I used to be such a pushover. And then Brian went, yeah. And then cut you off.
I do that.
But
yeah.
to be fair though, he did say the
It was
things
how
that
he
I would have
defended
said,
it.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yes.
Perfect.
So I didn't feel the need to interrupt
me
him.
neither. Me neither.
Alton also was a good guy in that situation and defended him.
Yeah.
Yes. Good
Yeah,
guy.
Alton.
Good guy.
Give
Alton.
me that.
But anyway, shit, I forgot what I was gonna say.
We were talking about
Pushover.
no, being friends.
Not putting up with unnecessary.
I felt like it was about to be so important. But
Damn
you
it.
all did
No,
that.
no, you can think about it. You can think about it.
think about it.
Let's
'cause
backtrack.
I'm just gonna. What I was gonna say before I cut you off. The reason why you lost is because I cut you off, and that's another thing that I'm like. I think open-mindedness. This full circle comes back to open-mindedness. Like, I know I'm not nearly the person that I was years ago, and I'm happy to not. But like, you got to continue to grow. You don't ever think that you're the best. Don't ever think that, and I'll never think that.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's key when it comes to like adapting to other friendships and everything
Yeah.
is because I never even like, just as I was young growing up, I never thought I was better than anybody. I never wanted to have that feeling.
Growing
I
up, you didn't?
No,
Really?
I didn't. I really
even,
didn't.
Even if you might have come off that way?
If I came off that way, it was because I thought I was so far beneath
Ah.
you that I was like aggressively mean.
That's interesting.
To like
Cool.
to
Very-
compensate that.
very interesting.
Yeah, and so and like I would feel it was almost like a huge insecurity, and that's why I would come off like, yeah, I'm better. Like I wouldn't never say that, but like
Yeah.
it's more of just like it may have come off that way to other people is
Yeah.
because it was actually probably a huge insecurity.
Good for
it was
you.
a misconstrued pride.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
That's so cool.
Absolutely.
No,
and
good
so
for
like
you.
I think that so when you said us two, right? You were referring to us two as being like external to your already set friend group,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you're like, "Oh, wow, these people are actually pretty cool."
Yeah.
And then when you were like
too,
"Hey,
yeah.
oh, me too." But like you've already established that. And so for us, we've already established
Yeah,
that
exactly.
with each other. But to meet another full group,
Yeah.
Yeah.
to meet another
and-
full
yeah.
group like,
And meld.
You're already taking rarities and
Yeah.
you're just like literally just multiplying that, and now it's like,
Right.
whoa, how does these two groups actually really like mesh
Yeah,
with
you
a
got it.
whole nother group? But
Sorry. By the way, if you hear a lot of mic juggling, it was Charlie.
I was having a great time.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, yeah, groups, yeah.
No,
no, yeah, so I appreciate that, and I
No, so, and you know this. I mean, this is one of the others why we want to have you guys on so badly. Is that it is super cool and it's super rare. But if anything, it just goes to show like us, where it's what's. Oh yeah, perfect. Jason Rulo. Yeah, we will.
Jason,
Wait, real quick.
Derulo.
But yeah, thank you. Actually, no, but so we wanted to.
we talk about Beyonce too.
Yes, we can absolutely. No, but I just wanted to say like it is such a rarity that you do get to enjoy.
Can we talk about Drake too? I heard a story about
Perfect.
him.
Hell yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We'll hit it all.
What about Mariah Carey?
Yep, we can do that too. I should love it.
Shakira.
Yep.
when you talk like that.
You sound like Kermit.
You make the women go mad.
So my dad
Did
always
you guys
says
hear
it.
how she found out her husband was cheating on her?
How?
Fucking Jam. But that's a different story. We'll talk about it.
Jam?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh,
Okay,
I heard
anyway,
about that one.
I'm just saying it's cool that we all met and it's cool that we all get along. But do you guys know what incels are?
No.
And
Yes, those guys in the basements who are you fucking women.
So the actual So the word stands for involuntary celibate. It means that you're unfuckable. That's the word
Yeah.
for it. It's like your traits
Neckbeards.
that you present, the way you present yourself is so bad.
Yeah.
To any sort of like
Their biggest flex is their ability to like cuck themselves.
yeah.
And, I had
Incel?
Yeah, incel.
incel.
I love this. Involuntary celibate. So
I did not know that.
No, it's the guys on Reddit threads and 4chan and
Oh,
Twitch and
yeah.
like
Yeah.
just hating women.
The Discord mod neckbeard
Yeah.
archetype.
Yeah, exactly. It's hilarious. No, it's hilarious. So
Yeah.
I watched. Technically, I engaged in it too, but it was a Reddit thread, and it was
Incel.
no, so it wasn't. It was not r/incel. It was actually about the Super Bowl, and this guy owned being an incel, and a shit ton of people like got on his ass about it, and literally he was like, "Well, like I can't help it. Like I'm just not cool." And I don't know. So this happened today. That's why like this is on my mind. Is because I was like, the only way you can get so many different groups to meld the way they have is by just being cool. You know? Like it. It's kind of an undeniable fact. Like because the thing I responded to that guy, he's like, "What am I supposed to do? Like I didn't choose to be this way." And I was like, "Dude, just learn how to be cool." It's just, it's something. It's like
Just don't be overbearing.
no, being cool
People you
is a
just
muscle.
meet.
No, but I think it's a muscle.
That's hard though to just be
It-
cool.
No, but it's
So
a muscle. It's a
sophomore
muscle.
Marcos learned that through
Yeah.
the soccer team. First of all, fuck
Marcos. Or wait,
soccer
hold on. I could tell Alton is about to fucking
back then. Yeah,
run it up.
Go ahead, dunk on it.
I feel like
Alley-oop.
yeah, I feel like I have Alton on a leash right now, and like he's like yanking, and I
Hey, release that Patronum.
I just let it go.
Hey, expect the Patronum. Let that dog out. Mongrel dog, here it comes.
Meow.
All right. Gosh, you can listen.
That was awful.
Well, because I was thinking mongrel, I was feeling like injured. Anyways, so
I really needed a method act fleas for you guys.
Hey, today I'm cosplaying as a sloth.
so sorry. I'm sorry. You know, the element of surprise.
Please forget. I
so-
thought he was gonna forget.
You said no. I almost did like 4 times, but so you said just be cool, right?
Yeah, just be cool.
But
Just be cool.
it's so crazy because I think that to go on top of that, like to just be cool, you have to throw away. You literally have to take your whole like desire to be center of attention.
Yep.
You got to take away your whole desire to be
Extra.
I know this is weird. It's gonna
Alpha?
sound very counterintuitive. Cool. You gotta take.
yeah.
You gotta take it away.
Oh,
To be
no.
cool, you have to throw away trying to be cool.
Yeah,
Does
absolutely.
that make sense?
Yeah, completely.
Like cool in a certain sense of like just be like go
Just go with the
it.
flow.
Just
yeah.
go with it.
No, so the way I say it is put yourself in an uncomfortable situation and struggle, and that it's I
and
genuinely-
let yourself struggle.
Sorry. I think that's how I ended up being cool at the end of sophomore year, early junior year, where one, I just stopped giving a shit because I was like, everyone hates me anyway because I was so
another key.
annoying.
Yeah.
So, but the other thing was, I was like, I kept trying to navigate these weird, like, kind of silly conversations where I'm like, is it me who's weird? Is it you who's weird? And then I started identifying who wasn't cool. Because I could just get along and meld with them no matter what. And it's like, it's kind of strange, but yeah, like, being cool is a muscle. Like, you have to flex it, you have to work on it, you have to take care of it. And it's I don't know why, like, that was just on my mind today, and I kind of wanted to you literally asked that earlier. You're like, to be in a group that's already been established and to meet another group that's already been established, like, the only way that happens is by just everyone's just kind of fucking cool. You know?
you take and it's so opposite of if you think about it, how evolution, I guess, like you could say, like, as a caveman, it was all about being
So you don't believe in the Bible?
Survival of the fittest. No, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. So, but what I'm saying is that, like, you know, like okay, let's just talk about lions.
What a
for
way to
second,
weaponize
okay?
that, first of all.
Let's talk about lions.
It's in men's biology.
No, so okay, no, I'm not females. So no,
Am I an incel?
I didn't realize that I was offending. So
No, not at all.
So, but again, so you take away that whole, like, you got to be the best. You got to survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Like that whole like I'm the caveman, the alpha.
Yeah.
You got to take that, and I'm so sorry, but like
Get
you
rid
gotta,
of it.
You got to throw it away
Get rid
because
of it.
innately, to people on outside eyes, like,
Yeah.
you would never have to think this way, but on outside eyes, you might seem that way.
Yeah.
You might be seen as the alpha, but the moment you try to prove that you're the alpha, you've lost it.
Yeah.
I'm
For
so
sure,
sorry,
for
but
sure.
you've lost it. Because, I mean, you take, like, I don't want to mention his name, but you take someone who's, like, very alpha and wants to present himself as alpha.
Is it a celebrity or a friend?
It's a celebrity.
Who is it?
Or not a celebrity, but, like, a person a lot in the news.
Andrew Tate?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like,
we talk about Andrew Tate all the
so
time.
you take him.
I love him.
You take
Elgin
him.
Tate.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No,
I'm kidding.
Thank God. Thank God that was a reaction.
No. But anyways, so, like,
No.
to go away from that and back to this, but, like,
We hate him.
you have to take that whole, like, I gotta be the best, I gotta be better, which is, like, literally ingrained in us from evolution.
Yeah.
You gotta take it and throw it away.
Because I want a Bugatti.
Do you know what a legitimate question? No, but like
Because-
more on the ego, more on like recognizing ego was like I was legitimately asked by like one of my peers was like, "Do you think you're him?" And I thought about that question for a second. No. I actually had to break it down. I had to give him a
Powerpuff
sincere-
Girls?
I was about to say I was
Yeah.
him last Halloween. Actually,
Yes,
Powerpuff
and you
Girls.
did a great damn job.
You
by
did
the
real
way.
damn good.
Yeah,
thank you. Brian
red
was a
came through.
Powerpuff Girl.
I had to like dissect that
Bubbles.
question.
And we were Powerpuff Girls for Sky's birthday.
we were, yeah.
It was a
Blossom.
great time.
I thought I was Blossom.
No,
You
you're
were-
Buttercup.
Yeah, you were
Oh, shit.
Buttercup.
No, he wasn't Buttercup. He was Bubbles.
Oh no, Tim was Buttercup. You were you
yeah.
were Bubbles. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Holy.
I know Bubbles when I see Bubbles, baby.
Holy schmeat. Yeah, it was the blue.
Okay,
it was
Velma.
the blue.
It was the blue.
I had my brain literally just put the green skirt on him instead. Yeah.
Green would do you
playing
well.
that outfit game.
So I think just the swipes.
Yeah.
I had to think about that question earnestly. I was like, how do I give this guy a serious answer? Because like that question in and of itself is funny to me. Like I laughed at that initially. I was like, me as him? I was like, I don't see myself as that because I try not to. I try really to practice humility because like I have to understand like, hey, there are people there's always a bigger fish, always somebody better like that. You know what I mean? But I was like, okay, well, let me think. I gave him the answer. I said, well, I think I'm him because of the affirmations around me that people deliver. Like, I think that people have this image of me and how I carry myself that like, okay, well, it reaffirms that idea, but I don't share that internally. Like, I think it's something that like, I definitely think I just present myself, and if people gravitate towards that, that's great, and I'll include them in my life. But I don't ever think like, yeah, I'm him. I'm the best that they'll ever be. No, it's like, it comes from a point of like group affirmation and also like practicing coolness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I have to withhold a lot of myself and build that rapport naturally, because if you just force yourself in a group and then you're like, hey, I'm me, this is how it is, here's the road. Nobody's
And I'm
gonna like.
him.
Yeah, and I'm him. Nobody's gonna like you.
Interesting.
No, it's like
no way.
I think skill sets and affirmations of the people around me build who the perspective is. Like who they build that perception. You know what I mean?
All right, so here's real quick. Sorry.
Hi, Audrey. I
Hi, baby.
1,000%. I gotta say that whole like
Monologue was
monologue
phenomenal.
is actually the word I was
Yep.
thinking. It's like I love that.
It was
Like,
perfect.
It was
You
like,
hit the
put my
nail
mic
right
down
on the
for
head.
literally. Yeah.
So I'm gonna set let's set a 12-minute timer or some shit like that. I have so many questions about the Chiefs and about
Yes.
like illogically loving Beyonce and
Rapid fire.
So real quick, first of all, phenomenal, buddy. Yeah, Brian hit you fucking nailed that. That was a good way to capture. Yeah,
Really thunk hard there.
yeah, you thinked it good.
It was actually came natural.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's innate. Is that it came natural.
I like it. But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna go on a little bit of a tangent now, as if we haven't been this whole time. But yeah, I'm sorry. I want to take a second and be like, thank you guys for coming. Actually,
Sincerely,
Thanks for
thank
having
you for
us.
your time, guys.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure being around.
yeah,
you
that
guys.
was fun. That was fun. But Alton, tell me about the after party.
So the after party. So a lot of celebrities
At the Chiefs game, yeah.
Yeah, at the Chiefs game at my work. So a lot of celebrities came through and on the roster for the concert. So they actually built a stage right on one of our courts. They built a stage within days. It was insane. Everything was set up by the Chiefs. Of course, we helped facilitate everything, but everything was demanded. And I say that loosely. Don't think that they were demanding, but like demanded by the Chiefs. Like they wanted certain things, and we did our very, very best to accommodate. And so one of the things is that obviously they wanted like the live artists, the concerts and everything. So they built the stage. Everything was all set up, and we had 4 artists set up to come.
I just gotta say, how cool is that? Like, that's how you know you're gonna win.
Yeah. No,
you
absolutely.
don't set up an after party unless you're like,
No, you
we're taking
no,
this.
coming to play.
No. And you know what's crazy is that before they were even in the Super Bowl, they were already acting like they were going to. So
What
like,
the
so
fuck?
so
That's tough.
For an
So,
organization
to put
that
this,
big.
To put this in perspective, if the Kansas City Chiefs didn't win the semifinal,
They would've lost money?
if they would've lost Cincinnati.
we would have took whoever other team was coming in. We were
Wow.
we were contracted to take whatever team ended up in the Super
So
Bowl.
it was a bid. It was a bid.
It was a bid.
Okay.
And Kansas City Chiefs was already loading their shit onto our.
my
was already loading our shit onto the hotel, and they hadn't even won the game prior. yet.
That's crazy. They only won that
Like,
game by 3 points, too. That's crazy.
Quick thing. One of the hardest moments that I've seen is Travis Kelce in the Kansas City the parade was him in a Louis Vuitton fur jacket popping a bottle of champagne in the dead of winter. Come on. You're not going to be like Philly. You're not going to fucking tear down your city.
Yeah.
Fuck Philly fans, by the way. You guys destroyed your city. That's bad morals. Kansas City had a parade and we loved it. Proceed, Alton. Thank you.
You're fucking up.
I don't know what's
Sorry,
worse,
my
him
girlfriend-
fumbling or you fumbling.
That's
Yeah, I'm
hard.
fumbling.
That's pretty impressive. Or Boston Scott not fumbling. Never mind. Sorry, football.
Eagles fumbled.
They did not.
They did
It was an
the whole
incomplete pass.
game.
Oh no, it was incomplete. It was incomplete. I'm so
incomplete.
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I apologize. So moving back.
Drake.
So yeah, we had yeah. So so we had like basically a roster, a lineup of artists that were going to perform, and it was going to be the Chainsmokers, and then we had DJ Khaled making an appearance,
Porn.
making a porn, and
Hey, don't
making
knock it
an
until you watch it.
Yeah.
We the best. We the best.
Another one.
Yeah, I was gonna say he finishes up another one.
No, she does.
no.
She finishes up. He says another one. That's hard.
And then we had Jason Derulo, right?
Yeah.
That night, first person on stage that was a complete like surprise guest was Tech Nine.
Woo!
Tech Nine was
Red
up on the
Kingdom.
stage.
Yep.
Yeah, and I loved it. And you know what's crazy is it was so unexpected because I knew the guests that were coming.
Yeah.
And so all of a sudden I hear Einstein being played, and I'm like, wait, these aren't the lyrics. Someone's freestyling.
This isn't Chainsmokers.
I was like, wait. I was like, someone's freestyling Einstein? Like,
Yeah.
how is this happening? So I go outside and Tech Nine's up on the stage. And I'm just like, whoa, dope. You know what I mean?
Meanwhile,
So,
you
like,
invented your own song.
and you're getting paid. That's so
yeah,
sick.
I was getting paid the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
So, then of course Chainsmokers comes on, and everyone's having a great time. DJ Khaled comes out, and he actually clears out the entire inside. Like
People leave?
Yeah, no, in a good way. In a good way.
okay,
They
okay,
went
okay.
from inside to outside, which is where the stage is.
Oh, okay,
It was in a
okay,
good way,
okay.
and I was like, DJ Khaled comes
He
up.
brought
and,
all
like,
these people
He's a
out.
hype
Damn.
man. That's his job, right?
Yeah.
Like,
But for Chainsmokers, all the 15-year-olds that had never been grinded on were like, yeah.
No. Yeah. So like if I could take it like this, like inside, outside. It's like it was basically Tech Nine. Some people actually surprisingly a lot of people didn't know who he was. And I was asking
he's
around.
old school.
He's
yeah.
old school. He's old school. So
Yeah.
I had to accept that. But like I was having the time of my life. And then so it was like a little bit of Tech Nine.
What's old
Chainsmokers,
school
come
to
on.
you guys?
No, trust me. I know. I thought that same conversation.
Pause really quick.
Yeah.
Pause really quick. The 90s are oldies music. Think about that really quick.
First of all,
Alright, go
don't
ahead,
be so disrespectful with your tone, okay?
Doesn't mean they're bad though. Doesn't mean they're bad.
Doesn't, not at all.
course,
Not at all.
of
Not at all.
Oldies but goldies.
That hits a
Yeah,
very
yeah.
niche audience.
No, yeah. And so then Chainsmokers comes out, and you can say like 50% came outside. DJ Khaled comes out, and the other 50% comes outside. And I'm like, holy shit! Like DJ Khaled brought out everybody. Like no one's inside. The inside, all the bars. He had 20 bars, 20 pop-up
Holy
bars around the
shit.
entire hotel.
That's so
And they
cool.
all cleared out by the time
And
DJ
went to the
Khaled's up
stage.
there. And I was like, whoa!
Oh,
like,
I'd hate to be a
everyone's out here.
bartender there, being like, "Yeah, I got Tech Nine." Shit. all my tips visibly walked away.
No. It's a giant pooling system. Everyone got paid out equally.
Cool.
So yeah,
That's
it's
great to
cool.
hear.
Beautiful.
That's great to hear. I love
and
that.
So if I could put this into perspective, I grew up, I guess, in a way, on Jason Derulo. He was the finale of the night, right? And so
Okay.
and
All
in
right,
the in the
all right,
midst,
all right.
of course, you know, like I said earlier in the show,
Holy
like
shit.
Paul Rudd walks by. I had Drake walking by, and there's a side story. I'll tell him a little bit of a side story, and I don't mean to call him out, but it was just something that blew my mind when I heard it.
Yeah.
And it was someone who experienced
He was
actual
shaking his hot sauce.
Was he passing out Taco Bell Diablo sauce?
I wish it was that clean. So basically,
Hold on. Pause really
Bleach.
quick. All opinions held thereof are of our own volition and of opinions separate from entities that we would associate or otherwise are employed by.
second time, buddy.
Please don't.
It's literally.
Second of all,
it's because I changed the book. Look how skinny the
I
book
see,
is.
I see.
Get it together.
Yes,
Chris.
all
Yeah,
opinions
dead
are
ass.
our own, separate from entities that we would be employed by or otherwise there have been employed of.
Perfect.
and some opinions aren't even being expressed here. It's just stories.
Yeah, it's just a
These
story.
are literally stories that I have
Some of
been
these
told.
could just be funnies.
And they might not even be real. Okay, just remember that. But so what happened is Jason Derulo comes out, and this 100% crowd went from 100% to 80%. Second song comes on, and by the way, everyone else had about a 4-song set list max.
Dang.
Jason
Which is
Derulo
still-
did like 7 songs, so he had a long set list to begin with. But I'm going to tell you that the moment he stepped up on stage, we were forecasted to go until 10 a.m. 10 a.m. from the night prior. we bought special licenses to serve until 6 a.m. that you have to spend a lot of money on, and so we have to serve alcohol until 6 a.m.
Okay.
Very special license you got to buy. We bought that.
That's crazy.
We shut everything down at 3:30 because what happened was, and this surprised me, Jason Derulo got up on stage, and this isn't my opinion. I was excited to see him, but when he got up on stage, the entire dance floor, basically little whittles, I saw him floating away like
That's
whittles.
crazy.
And like he just kept going, and I'm so sorry, but like it was one of those things where I was like,
It's more of an objective viewing standpoint.
he just bombed?
Yeah, objective viewing.
Did he just bomb?
no, I mean like he was doing his thing. He was doing his thing. He had like
It just wasn't his crowd.
A lot of people don't resonate.
guess.
A lot of people don't resonate with the lyric. I don't want you to leave me, though you caught me cheating. A lot of people were like,
They probably left as soon as he said, Jason Derulo.
yeah.
Jason.
He would have hit like a little, threw his hat up in the crowd.
no, yeah, he was very showy. Everyone else was not
He's a
showy.
great dancer.
Everyone, oh yeah, very
He's
great
a
dancer.
talented
But
performer.
I think people were taken out of it because he was setting up his phone on his tripod at the front of the stage.
TikTok.
And also after what he did
was-
to Jordan Sparks.
He was being, if I could say, out of all the artists that they were there that night,
The least
he was
cool.
being him.
He was trying to be him.
He was trying to be him. Like out of every artist
DJ
that got up-
Khaled.
like
He was just him.
That's
he was
gotta
just
be one of
he
the-
got up, he said DJ Khaled, and like he did like this little thing. He was like, "Hey, thank God, blah blah blah, think this, think that." Like they, this is what it is. And then
Oh,
like
the
left.
crowd was Satanist. That's why they. That's why they laughed.
Exactly. No,
Shit, it wasn't the fucking performance.
Oh, he's the Antichrist. That's funny. The only him is Mr. Coomer, as we know. Shout out. But, yeah, continue.
But yeah, so long story short, it could have just been timing. But from what it looked like on the outside, he killed the crowd.
That's crazy.
He killed the crowd. And so and like honestly, I don't remember anything after that. No one really stuck around for like all of his. I just felt like it was song after song, and I don't even know who was there by the end of it.
That's
Like,
crazy.
What are 7 name? Okay, trumpets,
Riding solo.
riding solo. Talk dirty to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
You know
Yeah.
what to do with that big fat
butt.
butt.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that song. Bedrock. No, Bedrock isn't Jason Derulo. That's
No,
Young
it's not,
Money.
it's not.
Right.
That's it.
shit.
I got nothing.
That one he says, Jason Derulo.
That one was on there. That one was on there. Yeah. And
Good for him.
And yeah, I mean, he was up there, he was doing his thing, and like, what, he looked good. That's the thing is like he looked good. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, it's
Handsome
it's
as hell.
a very
No,
attractive
and
man.
honestly, no.
Very attractive man.
Full respect to him. I could never do what a performer does, let alone a stand-up comic. To do 7 songs, still to do even any songs in a performance that big in front of a crowd that prolific. You're performing in front of other celebrities.
Yeah.
To have their attention, to have let alone like the crowd's attention.
But he didn't.
And watch it dwindle. No. And watch it dwindle and
Yeah,
keep
he had to
going.
have watched it dwindle.
Yeah, no. You absolutely see that. The lights are on. The lights are maybe
Yeah.
the lights. Maybe they turn up the lights a little extra bright. So
They couldn't see as much. Let me hear you, Glendale.
Beyonce could never.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
like
All right. Real quick. Do you
Do I what?
did you watch Beyonce's halftime show?
Yes, I
It-
did.
It slayed.
Both.
She killed it.
Both. She also took. She was pretty much the show on Coldplay's. Her and Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Come on, nobody was watching Coldplay.
Everybody was watching Bruno Mars though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruno Mars and then
don't like
Beyonce
Coldplay,
yeah.
and then like.
Dude,
Formation.
even Maroon 5 sucked ass.
Coldplay would have been big at
I
that
didn't like
time.
that Super Bowl.
2013
I didn't watch
era.
it,
It was
but
bad.
No, this is like
12.
2015, 20. When did Lemonade come out?
Oh, that was 2015.
2016.
Wow. I get it. How I live it. Live it. How
I
get
liked
it.
that song.
Interesting.
Count the
All right.
motherfucking digits.
I just don't like Beyonce. Like, I don't care for
Yeah, and you're wrong.
I don't care for her star power.
Okay.
Okay. The Queen Bee shit gets old.
Hey. For all you Beehive people,
pen pals.
he's lying right now. He doesn't mean that because we know that Beehives be canceling.
To save my skin, I grew up on Destiny's Child and then converted to Queen Bee. So I'm.
yes.
It's
Queen
especially-
Bee is
Thanks,
that
Mama.
bitch.
Beyonce's fan base has nothing on Taylor Swift's fan base.
I need a soldier.
First of all.
Where they at?
You are
Where they
incredibly
at?
wrong.
Actually, I don't know about that. I would love to see that. I don't know if there's any way to account that numbers, but I would love to
Cancel.
see. I have no sides. I wouldn't say love, but I appreciate both of their sides, and especially their music and the talent that they have.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that like Taylor Swift has a huge fan base.
And
Okay, Taylor Swift has.
But so does Queen
no,
Bee.
no,
I'm not gonna.
No, Taylor Swift is younger though.
And also ready to
Absolutely.
Also ready to like derail your job opportunity. If you speak
no, here's
over.
real quick. No, here's what
You're not going to disrespect Queen Bee on Black History Month.
No.
That's
What I'm
what you're
saying,
going to do.
that was Taylor Swift.
No.
My guy, I'm an ally. Remember? Hey, Charlie's me, your friend.
I'm not disrespecting. Here's my thing. So you get like a 14-year-old girl on TikTok that's like a Taylor Swift stan, and then you get like a 31-year-old who's a Beyonce stan. And a majority of the time, the 14-year-old Taylor Swift stan is gonna be like typing crazy fast, like keyboard warrior.
Okay, I'm going to interrupt that really quick. No. So the 14-year-old doesn't have much power, but the 31-year-old has enough power to get you canceled from your
right.
your
You're
job.
Right. Yeah,
Get you
you're right.
eliminated from your.
But watch me. If you're on audio, I'm sorry, but the 14-year-old is doing this, and then the 31-year-old is doing this on Facebook.
That sounds very ageist. I just want to say that. Okay?
We hate old people on this podcast.
You type with your index finger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
Do you double thumb?
You can hate old people, just don't use a 31-year-old as your basis because.
All right, guys, it's time for me to admit.
24.
I just turned 31.
Yeah, happy
like
birthday,
3
by the
weeks
way.
ago.
Happy birthday.
Happy.
And he doesn't do. And he doesn't.
I am a fast
this.
texter, especially when I'm upset. Okay, I can out text you any day,
Dude,
Probably.
but can you
Texting-
out text a 14-year-old?
Who's
No,
mad about Taylor
I can
Swift?
kick them in the throat and out text them. That's what I can do. Yes,
All right,
I
guys. I'm sorry. It is Valentine's Day, and we do have date night. We're gonna make some pizzas. You're welcome to join us. Actually,
Ooh, pizza.
Pizza.
Any closing notes? Any little bit of nuggets of wisdom that you'd like to leave with our pen pals?
Beyonce's better than Taylor Swift. Beyonce's a performer and a singer, and Taylor Swift kind of performs.
I support that wholeheartedly.
Drake was at my hotel, and I'm so glad that I didn't get to meet him personally because I found out from an executive person that works at my hotel that had worked at a previous hotel that he stayed at that he didn't get one thing his way. So he had his entire staff or his entire crew take real shits on the carpet, and they had to clean it up. So that for me was like a Drake. I was never really a huge follower, but I never had anything against you. But like for me, coming from that industry, I was like, yeah, it's funny, but I was like, but that's a him moment. And he didn't get one thing his way. He got a little upset and he threw a tantrum, and so he had his whole crew take real life shits on the carpet, and they had to replace the whole carpet for that executive suite. So for me, I think that's a tantrum. I think it's a little boy grown up, and I've heard about the little weird sex.
0
things
to
that he likes
100.
0 to 100.
Like
Real
some
quick.
light-skinned stuff.
Oh, yeah. You started from the bottom and it came out your bottom. You know what I mean?
It ended at the bottom, and now it's there.
Yeah, like so for me, I was like,
It started at the bowel.
I was
Now your whole team's fucking
Started
here.
at the bow, now we're here.
now your whole team's shitting here. You know what I mean? Like
Started at the bowel, now we're here.
for me, impressive, and you got the fucking money to do that. But like for me, I was like, bro, like you just like respect. You know,
Started at the bowel, now we're here.
Confirmed
Got no
Drake's
fiber and we're
fucking shit there.
dehydrated shit.
But you know, I don't know exactly what it was that was missed. I don't know exactly what it was that upset him. So depending on what it is, I might be able to be
Jason Derulo's
swayed.
7-set list.
That's crazy.
Why the fuck is he singing so long?
I'm shitting on his carpet, boy, and y'all shitting with me. Y'all shitting with me. And you know what? Actually, did they do it together? Like everyone's like, "Hey, fucking pull your pants down, let's
that's
go."
what I'm saying. Yeah,
Was
like,
it a group shit?
But it had to have
think
been.
about it,
It had
though.
to have been because if I go into shit somewhere and I see other shits, I'm gonna be like,
hold on. If I'm just eating some celebrity's dick and just getting paid to be his friend, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Everyone stop right now, yank your pants down and drop a dookie."
I'm gonna yank my
yes.
pants down. I'm gonna take a
Dude.
shit. You want me to stand on one foot? Because I will. Dude. Shit. Are you gonna buy
I'll
me
wipe
some
my
dinner tonight?
I'll wipe my ass on the corner of this bed.
You don't want me to wipe my ass for an extra 3,000?
I
You nasty.
cannot
I am.
imagine what would compel you from just a regular a place that just to be like, man, fuck this shit, man. Hey, you're calling like from your second burner phone. You're like, hey, I need everybody up here
All
right
y'all
now.
shit on your floor. Yeah.
Hey, no, well, fuck all that. Like,
Did they wipe? They probably didn't wipe.
I don't fucking know.
He's got
Was there
peanut butter
toilet paper on the
You know what it
floor?
was?
Yeah, Captain
I don't
Crunch
know.
booty.
And you
Yeah,
know what? Again,
Drake's
this is just
entire
a story.
entourage.
This is just a story that I heard from someone who said that they were there. They were the person that had to clean it up.
That's crazy.
They were the person that had to clean up. Why would you make this shit up, right?
Yeah.
But unless you really
They
hated
made
Drake,
that
but
shit.
But yeah. But like just to kind of like throw it back on to like your morals and stuff. Like I'm a fucking millionaire.
Yeah.
I'm fucking popular with everybody. One thing upsets me, and I'm gonna shit on the floor. not only am I gonna shit on the floor,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
have
get
my whole
everyone else
posse.
shit on the floor. Like, bro, you've already made it. You've already got everything you fucking want, and you could go somewhere right now and get what you want.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have everyone shit on the
Yeah,
floor, like, 'cause that mentally fucks other people's lives.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, again, I wasn't there, but for me, coming from a not him standpoint, I'm like, it's a very him move. You know, like,
I just want to tell kind of a happy story really quick. One time I was at a Mariah Carey concert. Yes, I fucking love Mariah Carey. I'm a lamb. So anyway,
you're a lamb.
Yes,
I thought he said MLM.
So
I was like, multi-level
she,
marketing scheme.
She was singing her song.
No,
and she was
Mariah
like-
level marketing.
And she was like,
That's Christmas.
and she was doing her thing about Bobber, and then she goes, "I see you right there in that silver dress." Now I wasn't wearing a silver dress, but the girl right next to me was wearing a silver dress, so I was like, "Move, bitch!" Yeah. So
What about me?
I know Mariah saw me. I know she saw me, and the girl, she was like, Mariah. She was like, I understand why you did that. We were like in this little booth, and there was like 6 people there. There was only 6 of us there. She had to have seen me. I was right next to the girl.
You just stiff
right here.
I'm right here, Mariah. I'm your biggest fan. I was thinking, literally. But like we were both fans, so she understood. So she was like, I get it. I get why you did what you did.
my
But please
gosh.
just don't do it again. And
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well then can we switch clothes or something? Because obviously she's looking at shiny shit.
Yeah.
Because like she saw.
She a raccoon.
Oh my gosh.
She a raccoon.
Mariah
So,
Carey's a crow.
We had the most
shiny
amazing
shit.
seats. It was like directly in front of the stage, but like up on the second level. I was like, she's never gonna come up here. She's never gonna see it. And she was like right there, and I was like, bitch.
Did you guys see that video of Dua Lipa like throwing hella ass and she just looks out in the crowd and locks eyes with this guy and his wife is recording him and Dua Lipa locks eyes with him and then smiles like the most seductive shit-eating grin of just like, I
kiss
see you.
is all it
And
takes.
then the husband's like, and like all the whole comment section was like, that's not your husband anymore. But hell yeah, thank you guys. This has been episode 59 of the Hispanic on Paper podcast. Sorry to end it off so abruptly, but fuck, I'm getting there. And you guys, thank you. Did you guys have fun?
I
Yes.
did. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Have you ever done anything like this?
I have not. So my sister's always like, I see you doing podcasts. But I was like, no, I get really nervous. I'm really camera shy.
You were a natural though,
Yeah.
buddy. You killed it.
Did great.
Well, to be fair, I also was drinking. Can I say that?
Yes. I thought that was going a different direction.
Oh, yeah.
No,
yeah.
you can't say that. That would be so taboo
I was really
if
like-
they found out we were
So,
drinking.
Like 3/4 of the way, I was like, oh shit, I drank a little bit too much. And like I was becoming very conscious because I kept fiddling with this thing.
Yeah.
And then I would look over at Marcos and he was like,
Yeah.
and I was like, does he know? Does he know?
Every time you hear Mike fiddling, it's Charlie.
That was
See.
me. That was me at the height of my drunkenness.
Hell yeah.
But now I'm back down.
I love
Yeah.
it. Hell yeah.
I was like, nobody's gonna know.
It's okay.
They all know.
No, yeah, it's okay. I was sitting here and I kept doing this because I like to lean on my left and I'm like, I'm blocking out Marcus.
No,
I felt like everybody was judging
I
me.
was like, oh shit, got turned
straight
left.
up.
Literally,
I'm
I
like
looked at everybody.
As long
You're
as we
doing
got
that.
this angle, we're plenty fine.
Yeah.
Marcos is staring at me, and then you are like giving me like the stink, or I thought you were giving the stink eye. I don't know.
I just heard you
The
burp
Kubrick
50
stare?
times. Yeah.
You're also
The kangaroo
juggling this
stare.
fucking purple cord.
Well, it's small. Like I'm strangling myself
Yeah.
on my ears,
The purple headset is the only one that's not good cord management. But
Yeah. Well, I mean,
hell yeah.
and then it bothers me that you didn't like. You got everything else but that big ass wet spot right there.
Where?
Can you not see it?
When you spilled your
No, I
beer,
don't
dropped
see
the
it.
mic
I
for the
can't see
fourth
it.
All
time.
of that's wet.
All right.
I spilled my
God
drink
damn it.
earlier.
Episode
It's only a
59 of the
small
Hispanic
splash
on
right there.
Paper podcast. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Yes, rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, subscribe on YouTube. If you guys have any comments or seriously would like to fight, this would be a really fun thing to record. That'd be a good thing.
I don't want to fight. But
You're gonna fight.
What do you guys want to
You're
plug?
gonna fight this.
Do you guys want to plug anything?
Instagram, Snapchats, anything?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, Charlie S92, CharleyS92.
Nice.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
You can follow me. You can follow me, or just like shit at Brazzy Snazzy, B Razzy Snazzy. Figure it out. I'm not gonna spell it.
Well, people always spell Charlie CharLey.
Yeah, it's Charlie with a Y, which
So
is kind of alpha.
Yeah, so it's EY.
People
so it's
usually spell Brazzy
with a CHJ.
With an ERS at the end.
silent K.
there's an X in there as well.
like
Brian
knife.
Snazzy, yeah.
It's actually
Yeah, xylophone, but with a B.
Hell yeah. Love it. So, yeah, 59. Thank you guys so
I
much.
like xylophone with a B.
Yes.
Right?
Xylophone.
Yeah.
Hey, on that note, xylophone.
Xylophone.
Xylophone.